friends and fam. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Mark Pires, Renaissance Man.
Okay, people, gather round. The Mark Pires Renaissance Man show. Is he still alive? Wait, hold on. I'm not done. Trying to get to the bottom of this. Number 2. Is he still alive?
He is Dr. Evil.
Why is he still alive, and why did you answer when I was asking number 2? I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. Number 2!
A plan is in the works, Dr. Evil.
This is wonderful news, number 2. Over 1,000 days in a row, we've managed to keep the world from knowing he exists.
Dr. Evil, he's still going and doesn't care.
Well, we need to find another way to stop the show. He's making me look bad, you know? Yeah, no. Perhaps we can make him look like racist or something?
That may work, Dr. Evil.
Perhaps we can get the media to cancel him?
This is your best idea yet, Dr. Evil.
Okay, number 2. Get me Dr. Facce.
Dr. Evil. Dr. Facce is on the evil monitor.
Thank you, number 2. Dr. Facce.
Dr. Evil. It's Dr. Facce.
Well, Dr. Facce. It looks like the gig is up. The Renaissance Man show knows all about you.
Yeah, look, they created a character after me. We gotta squash him like the friggin' mouse that he is. He calls me a weasel, Fauci. I'm not a weasel, okay? I'm not a doctor. I'm Dr. Facce, okay? Don't call me Dr. Weasel Fauci, okay? Because that's anecdotal.
Anecdotal Fauci. That's what they're always making fun of you about. That you're always anecdotal.
No, I know. Like I said, that everything's anecdotal.
Excellent. Dr. Facce, initiate the final plan.
They never even asked you. Welcome, family and friends, to the Mark Pires Renaissance Man Show. We are live every single day of the year for unscripted live comedy, songwriting in the moment, and total inspiration. So join us on a tour of some of the accomplishments and content created in the first 1,000 days and counting of Renaissance Man. So far in 2021, 12 albums and 156 songs have been released into the world. But we're not even close to done yet, fam. My plan is to put an album out every month for the rest of my days, as well as show up for you every single night. I've created 3 feature films this year: Batmark vs. Supermark, Three's Company the Breakup Artist, and A Christmas Story. Within these comedies, many original characters have surfaced. You know, we have Batmark, Dick Facce, which he doesn't look like this really, but that's Facce. And then, of course, Supermark, who's pretty freaking super, if you ask me. Just saying. Hammerlin Jamison's a bit of a drunkard, and he tried to get the role of Supermark. It didn't go well. He does all right at a side gig of, newscaster situation. But you can see in that top photo, he's not doing too well these days. Anyway. Dr. Wayne Doppler, tallest man alive, 8'9", Guinness, and he's also in the Batmark and Supermark movie. And Dr. Weasel Fauci, if you don't know who he is, wear 5,647 masks, especially if you're going to Mars. Stuck on Mars. I will be making a movie out of that. Sid 45, make sure you don't get rupees. Sid has rupees literally pouring out of his igloo. Francesco Vigilughi. Look, if you ever need a cartographer, there's just one guy. The Curious Case of Ben Affleck Head. It's about a guy with a head so large, he could literally change the poles. Oh, Dystopia 2021. If you missed that, that's the world we're living in today. If you haven't seen it, I did a couple episodes on it. BB Poo Poo. Don't forget we did 3 cryptos this year. BB Poo Poo, Pee Pee Poo Poo, and of course, Shibbity Bibbity Boo. But it almost was wrecked because of the original Shick Shiggity Boo Boo. Well, look, people are still on the fence, things were pretty bad for BB Poo Poo at the beginning. And of course, we have many episodes of Spider Mark, Peter Marker. If you didn't know, check it out. Mark Pires of the Caribbean. That was a hilarious movie. And then if you can't dance, you just, watch this episode. There's 2 of them. Really good stuff. And did you watch Match Game? I did it. And Pressure Luck in it. We did a little Pressure Luck style too. Peter DeMarkin. And if you didn't see Waterworld 2027, I'm the last one left because of the bugaboo. We did many other homages to movies and TV shows and Facce Mulder.
Sonny, you still got the cough?
There are over 100 insane scenes with Dick Facce. And then of course I saved the world, saved all the animals and stuff too. Zucker Chooch, Donald Trump Show, make sure you check that out. And we did a couple of raps over the last year. You may not want to miss those. Trump, Biden, and Christopher Walken rapping? Yeah. Back to the Future, Mark. Guys, the next movie that's coming out, Back to the Future, Mark. You may not remember some of the characters that I was in the past, so let's just go over it in real time. Marxist, I did it. 10 Commandments. Mark Stradamus, telling the future, of course. Oh, and the artwork I created as Leo Marco da Vinci. The Mona Lisa, when I got that freaking red, like murdering a family. That was what O.J. Simpson of the 1600s. Hey, Michelangelo, after you finish that, sculpture, you think you could paint this ceiling? Got it. Circumnavigating the globe is Mark Jellin. Markola Tesla? If I didn't do my time here as Markola, you guys would have nothing when it comes to electricity. I still can't believe it. I'm sitting there, I'm writing the fur release, right? I'm in the middle of it. And they're scratching it out and they're writing freaking that hack Beethoven's name on it, right? Don't even get me started on what they did when I was Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Doing the fifth and taking all that work. And then like modern days, when I'm doing Mark and M, doing an 8 Mile situation. I'm like, Mark and M's the man now, but what I paved the way is the Marktorious B.I.G. as well. When I was Mark Claude Van Damme, I remember that one. Oh, Mark Schwarzenegger? You didn't know I was Mark Schwarzenegger? Yeah, that was funny when I worked next to DeVito. The Emancipation Marklamation of 1863. I did my time as Abraham Mark Lincoln. You guys didn't know I was Abraham Mark? You guys are all Mark Della. That's why this is all part of the Mark Della effect. Everybody's like, Mandela, man. No, it's Mark Della. Get with it. And then the time I was Mark Guyver, remember, you give me a freaking toothpick and some tooth floss and we're off. I'm building a bomb. So that's just a good overview of a lot of the shows, not all of them. We have tons of new gear up on the website, guys, markpires.com. In there you can pick up your gear, you can pick up a signed CD, and also don't forget about beatseat.rocks, my invention that I patented. This is her sitting on it. And this is a little demo I made. Welcome to BeatSeat.rocks. My name is Mark Pires, and I'm the inventor of the Beat Seat. Today I'm going to share all of the details of the Beat Seat. It's the ultimate percussion drum. You can play it with your hands and feet while sitting completely upright. It's got 4 playable panels, omnitone. Everywhere you hit it sounds different. It's the first drum you could sit completely upright and play with your hands and feet at the same time. It's the Beat Seat. It's the only drum that you can play with your hands and feet while sitting completely upright. Anything you'd play in a drum kit, you could play on this, because you're playing with your entire body, but you're sitting upright. Your feet do this. So that's the Beat Seat, the ultimate percussion drum. You can play it with your hands, with your feet at the same time. It has unlimited tones. There's so much to explore. I hope to build one for you. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. And of course, fam, I can't leave you without a little bit of motivation. So take these quotes with you as we get ready to rock for one more night. And yes, we will be doing it again tomorrow. So, until I see you in just a moment, it's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man.
stars blowing, I'm going to find a way. Some night when the world stops hating, we're going to find a way.
Certificates are available at the box office. Thanks for helping us keep the theater clean. As you exit the auditorium, please deposit litter in trash receptacles in the lobby. Please be considerate and don't talk during the show.
Thank you for coming to Lowe's. Sit back and relax. Enjoy the show.
It's New Year's Eve. It's Mark Pires.
I was walking down the
And
road
it's Renaissance Man.
for another way.
I'm here
My mind
to
and now
ease my
way.
mind and help my living. It's Renaissance Man. It's the daily variety show, Mark Pires Renaissance Man. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state. And I'm here with you on day 1096 in a row, year 4. Year 4? Oh, thanks, Zabrosk. Zabrosk gave me a second woohoo. Did you guys get that one? You got to turn the mic on. Zabrosk, you can't do a woohoo in studio without turning the mic on first. Renaissance fam didn't hear the woohoo double-decker situation. You know, but I got it. I got the woohoo for 4 years. Thank you, Zabrosk. I appreciate you. Oh, Joanne, no. She's extra wheezy tonight, guys. Extra wheezy. But look, she's doing it. I just want to let you know, it is New Year's Eve. We're officially going into a new year tomorrow, which is actually a great thing. For many reasons. For me, it's probably a great thing because we saw nothing but suppression this year, and we released so much content this year. 156 songs, 12 albums, and 4 feature films. Well, 3 because I had an issue uploading my movie. I don't know what the heck took so long, but it finally uploaded like 20 minutes ago. And I had to do a little switcheroo, and I took the face swap for tomorrow and brought it to today. And we're going to watch the BB Poo Poo cryptocurrency movie tomorrow night at 8 p.m. It's going to premiere to the world. I hope you guys will join me for that. It's another feature film, guys. It's another feature film. And I'm so excited about this one, just like I have been about each of the other 3 that were released this year. And I think, this is just my perspective on the matter, but if we're doing it, you should check it out at least if we're doing it, right? I mean, we're doing it. It's processing the HD version, which is fine. Bottom line is this, guys. I'm contemplating playing the movie for you guys, at least just as a pre-premiere. And the reason I'm thinking that is I need to review it and see if there's any errors. But also outside of that, I need to I want to watch the ball drop. So what I'm going to do is put something on. I was either going to put on Three's Company or it's going to be the feature film. What I'm asking is if you guys are really seriously wanting to watch the feature film, maybe I'll do a pre-premiere, which is going to look kind of rough because it's not in total HD. You'd be listening but more than watching. But at least you would get some of the movie, get to see the movie as a pre-premiere. I don't know what you guys think. What do you think? Which one do you want to watch? I'm thinking about... Why is my screen like all annoying right now? Thank you. I'm doing it. We're doing it. I'm thinking about popping it on. It's 11:15 right now. The other thought I had was to put on something else, and then right after midnight, I would put the movie on. We'd watch it late night. I think we should do that because then we could watch it together. Oh, surprise! We need a woo-woo! It's a New Year's Eve woo-woo! Right? You got it. You know, I pulled a neck muscle on that one, Zabrosk. That's how into your woo-hoo I was on that one. Because the first one was free. I got a free woo-hoo. I threw it back at him. And then I pulled a muscle just now throwing it to him. Yeah. Zabrosk, that happens sometimes when you don't stretch before getting a woohoo. You know, like people are thinking you just need to stretch before you work out. No, you need to stretch before you receive a woo-hoo, because sometimes it just, erratic movements will start to take place in the body and you need to be prepared. So definitely go out when you go out tomorrow. Before you do a little stretcheroo. You never know when there's going to be a woo-hoo around the corner and all of a sudden it's getting you. You know what I mean? Pulling a muscle in the neck. Yeah, you don't want to do that. So guys, I think what I'm going to do is we're going to pop something on here. Should we put the movie on? Should I give you a little taste of tomorrow's feature film? I'm very, very excited about. It is my 4th feature film, and it's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun, I say. I'm thinking that what we're going to do is this. Most everybody is spending the next 45 minutes like not focused. So I don't want to put this on and then we miss it. So what I'm going to do is put something else on, and we're going to come back at about 12:10, 12:15, and we're going to premiere this sucker, okay? Can you guys join me for that? So what I'm going to do for you right now is pop on. Let's see. My screen is doing it again where it's like shutting on and off. Don't do the shut on, shut off thing. We were actually, okay. 40 minutes puts us right at, there's a Gary V takedown. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good movie. I think we're going to do, well, if I do that, then that puts us right before midnight. Let me just say something else here. Oh, here we go. I got it. This run right here, we're going to watch together, and then right afterwards, we are premiering the feature film for tomorrow. If you guys want to watch it, come back in an hour, or watch this and then come back. You should watch this because this was absolutely hilarious. It was a Saturday Night Live. We did a movie night, and this is about 15 different bits, I think, because there's all these different faces on the screen. I remember I did a ton of stuff on this one. So many of these nights are completely insane. They don't become full movies, but they get pretty close. This right here is, something to keep you going right until after the new year. I want to say Happy New Year, guys, to you right before we get into it. We are about to go into what I think is the best year of all of our lives. I am going to destroy this shadow band next year. Don't know how yet, but I'm doing it. And I welcome the help. However, any suggestions you guys have, I've been doing the work, obviously. So the next step is figuring out how we tackle this aggressive suppression that's against this program on all platforms. So we have to, do I change my name to something? So it's like, when Garth Brooks did the thing, he came out as like Danny Douglas and just come out as some random dude and go start it from scratch, but somewhere else. You guys know you could come and join me and we see if that does anything, because it doesn't seem like we do it as Mark Pires. Mark Pires, anything seems to just have a freaking hole deep enough to go into the center of the earth and I can't climb out of it. So I'm going to keep figuring it out. But I do believe 2022 is either a reformat of the show in order for me to figure out how we can get more people to be excited about showing up here every day. Because clearly showing up for 2 hours every day, people are like, all right, buddy. And it's not working because we need to reach the world. We need to connect the world when they're dying. If this world is dying, how are we supposed to carry on? I see everybody else has hundreds of people, thousands of people watching them when they're on. I'm like, why the freak can't I get anybody to come see me for like a large group of people to join us on a daily basis to build positivity? Seems freaking baffling to me, but it's the case for 3 years, guys, 3 years. It's not like I haven't tried. 3 years every day. So at this point, we have to put our heads together and figure out what the best steps are in order to succeed with this show and not just be the guy who comes out here and delivers more content than anybody else, but nobody ever freaking knows about it. I always assumed, okay, if I deliver enough good content, someone will see it. 1,800 pieces of it, don't know what else I could do. I'm not going to go to 3,600 pieces of content and still have not one piece go viral. That does nothing for this, for my family, really. I spent a lot of time doing this. I do it for the world, but at the end of the day, no one can do this without some sort of, golden reward at the end of the tunnel. Like I'm creating all this content because this content should make some sort of income. Movies, feature films, I don't know, tickets, I don't freaking know. Merchandising, I don't know. But sponsors, whatever it is, I got to figure out a way in order to support this show. I'm the only one who's been supporting it, literally, except for the kind donations that come in from family members. But outside of that, all the equipment around me, microphone, camera, every single thing here, I keep going into my pocket and throwing money at this show. I buy the best of everything for this show. I'm not going to give you guys a crap quality show. Everything here is top quality, from the face swaps to the editing. I'm not a good editor, but I do my best. And we try to deliver really good content here. All those things require money in order to get to that level. You can't just go out there and put out good content without having good equipment first. So I'm here with everything necessary to put on the best show for you. But I took that out of my pocket, my real estate business, to get here 3 years later. So just remember that at the end of the day, everything I do going forward is with the intention of this show growing. I can't be here at December 31st, 2022 with 13 people on, 15 people on. That's insanity. I'm in the freaking Twilight Zone. I'm in the Twilight Zone. But that's why I can't wait to extinguish this year and start fresh in 2022. I've delivered so much content this year, and I'm still freaking sitting here to 13, 15 people. So the reality is something's got to shift. And I'm gonna work it out. I don't know what it is, but I got to do the calculations, and I got to come up with a game plan that works. Because right now, my 3 years in a row of going for 2 hours plus every day has done crap for reaching a world and bringing them together. It just hasn't done a thing. And the reason I know that is because today is the 4th year in a row I've been live. I've been live for 1,096 days in a row. My favorite number's on right now. And again, I love all 13 of you that you came out and that you're here with me on New Year's Eve. But after 3 freaking years in a row, that's like 4 people a year that have, shown an interest enough to show up here on New Year's Eve on the 4th year I start this show. And is it because the show sucks? Is it because they've had enough of it? Is it because they're busy with their families? Could be all of the above. I don't know. All I know is that I don't have a script. I come out here and I have some fun, and we develop a lot of content. Is it good content? I happen to think it keeps me entertained. But everything is subjective. Just remember that. I remember no matter what I ever wrote, my wife would always remind me, she's like, art is subjective. Your music, your voice, everything is subjective. Someone could either love it or hate it. And it's true. She's absolutely right. There is no way to get everybody to like something. So we should all stop trying so hard to get everybody to like something. That's why I don't do that. I'm here developing my own show the way I do my own show. We create the content that my intuition tells me to create. I'm not doing it because I'm trying to get certain people to like it. I'm just trying to make something that's funny, trying to make something that's powerful and impactful. And we keep doing that with music and with comedy. But again, we do have to figure out how to drive through these censors, because I just can't see another full year sitting here and nobody showing up. I just can't. And I mean, this is weird. The subscribers are growing, but people still are not getting any notifications. Nobody ever is here when we're live. And so is the answer that I don't go live and I just drop content and then I show up like once a week or once a month? I don't know. That's what my brother said to do originally. But I have to determine something, and it may mean ending the streak. It may mean ending the streak. I never wanted to start a streak. I never was like, I'm starting a streak. I never wanted to. It just freaking happened. But I may have to end it in order to see if anybody freaking cares at all. And I know the 13 people care. I know 13 to 15 people care. And I love all 13 to 15 of you. I do. But we have to have 13 million people know about this freaking show after 3 years, after 4 years. I just can't understand the concept of being live and nobody ever knowing anything I put out. It makes 0 sense. 0 sense that I never see new people commenting on any content. Nobody ever finds it. So something's got to shift. I don't know what it is, but we're leaving a year where a complete agenda has been to shut people like me down. And successfully, they've done it. But the other people seem to still get through. I don't know how they do it. They're very controversial, but they still get through. They still grab a healthy viewing. And that is something I've never been able to figure out. And that's just, it's a shortcoming on my side. I'm a creator. I'm a creator. I don't know how about doing the other side of it. I can't figure out how to market this show. I have no idea. Obviously, 3 years in a row, I can't market this show. I just show up every day and put on a show. I have no idea how to get anybody to be like, oh, okay, well, this is what it is. Let's get these people to sponsor. I have no freaking idea. I show up here. I've always assumed somebody one day would just be like, dude, we got to put this somewhere else. We know how to do that, Mark. You just get behind the microphone. You grab that guitar and you do you. We got the rest. But you can't ever, ever, ever have that happen if you're here 3 years in, 4 years in, and you don't have hundreds or thousands of people watching. It just never happened. Never. I'm not being pessimistic by any means. I'm being realistic for the first time in 3 years. But this is why my understanding of things is that, it's not that thing that they say. It's not true that if you work hard, you can get things. Doesn't freaking mean anything. Doesn't mean a thing. 3 years of hard work has done nothing as far as developing a potential, It's just me showing up every day and creating for 3 freaking years, but never breaking out. Nobody ever sees anything. It's crazy. Because my son showed me something. He posted some stupid thing on TikTok. And he's like, Dad, I got 130,000 views on this stupid thing. 130,000 views on some stupid thing. I haven't gotten anything to go viral. I've got a lot of stupid, funny things. None of it has gone viral on TikTok. He puts a stupid meme thing up. And it's like, and I'm thinking to myself, I guess I'm doing it all wrong by creating. I should just take crap and put it out there because people seem to like crap. It's like they're scrolling for more crap. 130,000, like what the? I put up a Dr. Weasel Fauch thing rapping. 36 views. 36 views? Maybe it's crap content. Maybe it's not funny. Maybe I'm just thinking it's funny and it's not. Maybe Dr. Weasel Fauch rapping is not funny. Maybe when I do Donald Trump, it's not a good Donald Trump impression and it doesn't sound good to me. I just think it does. And when I do Christopher Walken, it really doesn't sound like Christopher Walken. All these things are baffling to me. I don't understand it, but I'll tell you what. All of it has to go into this thought process and determine where we go next on the show. And now with all that rant, I'm not going to play what I was going to play, which is that really long thing. I'm going to play that Gary V bit because that puts us right into the new year where I can come out here and put the new movie on for us. Ron, how are you? Good to see you. Bradley, Sid, Ron, JJ, Kathleen, Kitty, Margaret, MJ, Pamela, Red, Trish, and Vicky. You guys are awesome. I so appreciate you being here. And we're going to watch the feature film when we get into the new year. Okay, so for the meantime, take a look at this. This is a Gary V takedown right here. Crushing it. It's also that he's in the face swap. If you didn't see the new face swap, I'll be playing that when I come back on the air right after the new year. Okay, so do not go anywhere, fam. I will be right back afterwards, and we will watch the feature film BB Poo Poo, which is going to be premiering tomorrow night at 8 p.m. I did the pin above. If you guys can please hit that link above while this is playing. Click the link, go to the page, like, comment, and share it. It's my 4th feature film. Feature films are not easy to do, guys. I did 4. This one is going to be funny. It's 2 hours long. It's BB Poo Poo, Pee Pee Poo Poo. Soup. I don't even want to tell you. So much great stuff. Hammerlin, Jamison is all over it. It's going to be a blast. We're going to watch the pre-premiere tonight, but please, please, please click all those things. Give it a follow, give it a share. And if you click that bell, it should remind you at 7:30 tomorrow. This is at 8 p.m. Eastern time premiere. So we finish up at 10 and we can do the show about 10:30. Okay, guys. So I really appreciate you. Happy New Year's Eve. I will say this now. Happy New Year. I will see you right into the new year after we watch this Gary V takedown. Okay. See you soon. It's a Monday. It's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man. I'm here to ease my mind and help my living. It's Renaissance Man. It's the daily variety show, Mark Pires Renaissance Man. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state. And I'm here with you on day 1057 in a row of the Renaissance Man Show. And we're going to get into it just like we do every single night, fam. So I hope you're excited about it. I'm glad to see my brother Rob is here with us tonight, but he's got the sieve. Brother, you got the sieve. Are you all right? Oh, my goodness, brother. I'm with you. And hopefully that you get through this quickly. You just know that we as a family, Renaissance Man family, we are sending you love and light, brother. And, it's a crazy thing. This is there's this spike is going around. It's been a little bit frustrating because a lot of people have gotten themselves protected. And then now it seems like it hasn't done anything because it's just running rampant again. So I pray for everybody that everybody stays safe out there. Deborah, too, was going through it. So I hope you guys are doing okay. You feeling good, brother? God, Rob's feeling great. I'm feeling great. Guys, I have so much exciting music to share with you. You've heard most of it. You've been here for most of it. Rob missed a few of them because he was obviously not feeling well. Internet issues, electricity issues. No power, no show. What do we do? No, Zabrowski. No power, no show. What do you want him to do? Tesla situation? Figure out how to, manufacture power? No, I don't think Rob has Tesla. Like, Zabrowski's always expecting a lot, these yoo-hoos, for Joanne to not speak to him at all. Like, that's a lot. What's that, Joanne? No, I know, it's very rude. She's already dealing with the massive heart, And then you're gonna, on top of that, give her a hard time, tell her that she can't speak to you with her cheese grater voice. That's a lot. That's a lot coming from you, Zabrowski. Anyway, sometimes you get a Grammy winner in the studio, and he's just kind of a prima donna. You deal with it. I told you we have an issue in the future mark situation where, I win a Grammy, and then he gets upset and leaves the show. You wanted to be the only Grammy winner on the show. I'm sorry. You don't realize that I'm going to be Grammy winner? Releasing a song a day. It's bound to happen eventually. I didn't know it was going to be the Fraud song. Backpack, my brother! Backpacker's kicking it with me over here on TikTok, guys. Very excited. Freedom Grower's kicking it with me over here. Guys, so 2 songs today. 2 new songs. There's always something to live for, family and friends. So 2 songs. The other day, someone asked me to write a song about the LGBTQ community, which I don't really have, anything. I try to stay out of all social, topics because this is a positivity platform, and I feel like putting your thumb in anything just gets you in trouble. Zabrowski, get me out of trouble. Give me a woo-hoo, buddy. Woo-hoo! Yes! Yes, yes, yes! I got a freaking woo-hoo! Right? I'm here Monday night! Woo-hoo! Zabrowski! How's everybody doing out there? Remember, we're here every day forever. This is the 1057th day in a row that I've been here, trying to just provide a little bit of connection to positivity when we're dealing with so much negativity in our world. And it seems like it's not changing. The media circus, the propaganda machine is just so powerful. It's all powerful. So you need to do your best to step away from it. That's what we do here every night, is give you an opportunity to join the light for a little while. So when you go back, you could see everything for what it truly is. And so basically every night we've been writing so much music here on TikTok for people. When they come in and they give us, a request for a song, I'll do it. And it's been a couple really tough ones. The other day I was requested to do the Kyle Rittenhouse song. That's crazy. Guys, I wrote a song about Kyle Rittenhouse and it was fire. It came out great. And it was funny. Porcelain was like, that's going to go viral. There's been like 120 views. That's great. But like, we should have 100,000, 200,000 views in that Kyle Rittenhouse song, Last night, 2 nights ago, someone said, can you write a song about the LGBTQ community? I don't know much about it, but I just wrote about how I feel about it in general. And I think that came out great. I'm going to play it for you right now. And then something I'm really excited about, guys. If you were here the other night, you heard me recording a song called Back to the Future, Mark, which everybody here on the Renaissance Man Show already knows. I'm Future Mark. I'm from the year 2769. I've seen it all, you know, like when you've done it, you know, you just start like, you know, you just do it. What's that, Joanne? No, Joanne, I'm not going to tell you about the time that, you know, she wants me to give her some future events because she's trying to get in the stock market. I told her, no, you may not be alive, Joanne, with that massive heart. She shouldn't have gotten it, you know, went in there. Dr. Frauci told her, get in quadruple bugaboo. She's gotten 15 boosters, I think. Joanne, how many boosters have you gotten so far? She was part of the original study, and then she went and she got 4, and then she passed out during one of them. The nurse came by. You know the story. Mom, I think that she needs another one. They just weren't really sure at the time. They're just over medicating Joanne. Anyway, look, the bottom line is this. We have a lot of music to play for you, but Back to the Future, Mark, the song is ready, which gets me to the next conversation. We've got about 10 episodes of Back to the Future, Mark, on the YouTube channel. And I'm turning it into a movie. Now that we have a song, we have to turn it into a movie. So I want to do these 2 songs for you. We're going to play them. Everybody over in here, TikTok, I'm going to play along with them, add either a guitar or a beat seat. This is my invention here. First drum that you could play with your hands and feet at the same time. So I'll probably do that while... We're going to rock out on the beat seat. I'm going to get the guitar out. I'm going to do a little deliverance situation. You don't want deliverance in there? What's that, Zabrosk? Zabrosk, you're still here? He's drinking that yoo-hoo. I forgot he was still here. No, that's fine. You want to hang out? That's cool. I actually like it when you hang out, Zabrosk. You know, you're an accomplished drummer as well. That's the reason you got the Grammy. You came in to play the drums. You did the woo-hoo. Got the Grammy for the woo-hoo, not for the drums. They didn't care about your drum playing. They were like, he's all right. But that woo-hoo, that's a stellar woo-hoo right there. Grammy. Mm-hmm. So we got a Zabrowski Grammy situation every day forever. When you come on here, you got Zabrosk. He's doing it. Woo-hoo. I'm up here after that, you know. No, Joanne, you can't. Stop your wheezing, too. They're here trying to watch a show. You're back there wheezing on us like that, right, guys? You tell me. That's a lot, right? So much wheezing, you know?
I was eating because I was stressed out, candy bars and chips and donuts, gaining weight. But since I started Noom, I've lost 70 pounds before I went on Noom. I didn't like how I looked. I couldn't even see my feet. I used diet programs in the past that required you to use their food. The problem is once you stop using their food, you gain the weight back. What was holding me back was really understanding what I was eating.
Broke my back and I had to find a new career. 2.5 months ago, I kind of stumbled across Noom and it changed my life. I'm down to 171.4 pounds and not going back up.
I worked out every day for a year and just lost 10 pounds. I've been doing Noom and I've already lost 14 pounds.
With Noom, you don't just lose weight to keep the weight off.
This is a real B&H customer story. Steph Mandis came to B&H to take her photography to the next level. She's an artist by choice, pizza maker by birth, and B&H customer for life. Am I missing anything here?
Teacher, entrepreneur, product designer, and a photographer. And a restaurateur. I forgot that part.
Impressive. Steph, I gotta be honest, I don't know where to look first. Is that a microscope?
Yeah, that's my trinocular axiolab, and that's what I use to make bioart.
BioArt? What's that?
BioArt is where science and art meet.
Amazing. So what came first, the camera or the microscope?
So first came the microscope, then the camera, and thankfully that's where B&H stepped in. When I first went to B&H trying to find a camera for my microscope, I thought it was a little oddball request, but turns out they've done this before and they knew exactly what I was looking for. What's great about working with people at B&H is that they use the gear that they're selling you.
So what are you looking at now?
Cheese, sauce, peppers, onions, olives, pizza toppings.
I'm sensing a theme here.
Yeah, my family started a pizza restaurant in 1960.
Whoa, 60 years of pizza. What's the secret?
We used cheddar cheese.
Huh. Okay. So what's next for you, Steph?
I want to take this tiny thing that I've been looking at and blow it up using projectors. I just have to figure out what equipment I need.
I like where this is going.
So B&H, you know, we're gonna talk again.
Steph, we're always here when you need us. And be sure to save me a slice. For your next project, head to the experts at bnh.com.
Oh yeah, I've definitely put him under the microscope. Cat fur looks crazy.
No, I know, Joanne, you're trying. I get it. I get it. You're trying. But can you try a little harder? Maybe like don't breathe in as deep, and so we don't have to hear and that friggin' voice, George Soros. Ooh.
Can I do a boo-hoo?
No, you can't. You know, like, we're here, Renaissance Man Show. You can't do a woo-hoo. In fact, I think Zabrowski may be onto something when he told you that you shouldn't speak to him. Can you not speak to me either? Because, like, bottom line, you know, you do kind of, you know, grate my soul down into, like, nothingness when you speak. So it would be best if you just sit back there and, Zabrowski file. Just file. Just do your filing. You're good to go. You know? Anyway, guys, we're here. Day 1057 in a row. I'm about to play you 2 new songs, and I'm going to rock out. People on TikTok are not going to be able to see what's on the screen here on YouTube. But head over to YouTube. Give me a subscribe over there. We've been there for almost 3 years straight, every single day for 2+ hours. I'm pretty sure this is the longest running long-form stream variety show on the planet. And we show up every day to do this show. And I just welcome anybody who wants to come in here and find some positivity, who wants to hang out, laugh a little, get some comedy, but also get some music, some real music, in the moment music, where the lyrics happen very, very much in the second, and they create moments that we can remember. You know, we all love music, but how about, like, just getting into moments where we create, you know, and just make magic happen? And this is basically what we're working with right here. So, without further ado, we're doing it together. Hold on a minute, Sonny! Stupid Yankee cap, right? Sonny! You gonna wash that Yankee cap anytime this century? What are we doing? You there. I'm here. I'm at my table. I got a splash. I got a biscuit. I got no sugar in the raw. What are we doing, Gino? You can't give a sugar in the raw, just a dollop. I just want a friggin' cube. You give me a dollop, 1 or 2. Bugaboo. Oh, thank you, Gino. Finally. God almighty. This is fresh, but it'll still be warm. Gino. What are we doing, Gino? Put in the sugar. In the raw. The biscuit. Again. Ugh. Beesh. Gino. Smells like heaven. Bang, biggity boo. That's some good expression. Gino, you did it again. Second time's a charm, right? What are we doing, Gino? What are we doing? So that's Dick Facce. He's another one of my characters. If you saw on green screen right now over on YouTube, you'd see my setup here with Stupid Sonny the Fists. We pulled 2 characters in my first movie of the year, which is Batmark versus Supermark. You can get that on YouTube. Second movie, I've done 2 feature films this year, guys. They're all improvisation like the stuff you're watching. Silly, silly comedy. And the second one is called Three's Company, The Breakup Artist. It's probably the silliest movie of the year. Although Batmark versus Supermark was probably the silliest movie of the year. Because I play like Batmark and Supermark. I'm dressed up as freaking superheroes. That's nuts. That's just nuts. But the reality is this. I am doing like every single thing I will like experience in my heart, my intuition that tells me to do. I'm like, I'm going, I'll do it. And I've done some silly things. Like when I was 19, I had this idea of like a fart in an elevator, like how awkward that would be.
And so I did it this year. It's 15 years after I had the idea. I had it when I was a kid, and I did it this year on the green screen with 4 people on the screen. I'm playing 4 people in an elevator. I use the Curb Your Enthusiasm music. It's freaking hilarious just because of that. And then I'm playing Facce is one of the characters. And then I got some guy who just lives in the building, and then this rock and roller who's farting in the elevator. It's the craziest thing in the world, but I did it. It's done. I have a video on my YouTube page from 2009, I think, but it was from 2006 originally when I was at Gettysburg College, and I did that bit originally, told the bit. I was like, yeah, remember in New York City, and you're sitting in an elevator, it's like you could hear a friggin' pin drop. And I always imagine how funny would it be if you were there, just like that quiet, and you just, and everybody's just like, what? And that was my bit. It's just like you do a fake fart on the elevator and see how people respond. And it never happened. It just didn't. I was one time in the elevator, my buddy Brian, and he tried to force the situation. It was dead quiet, and he's in one corner, I'm in the other. All we had to do was let it happen. He had to let me make the noise first, and he didn't. He just jumped it. He goes, dude, you farted on the elevator, and he just killed it. And it wasn't funny because there was no sound. Like, you need to get the sound first before you could say, dude, you farted on the elevator. So it didn't work. Like, people were like, what? Because there was no noise. And what was funny is the way I could do the toot, like the sound of the toot, it's just a funny noise. Like if you were sitting in a room with someone and all of a sudden you heard, you just be like, what the hell is that? Imagine being in an elevator, super quiet. You're looking at everybody's phone and you hear, like in the freaking back corner. Like, what are we doing? So basically, my buddy Brian and I couldn't accomplish it when we were together in real time. I did it here on the show I think it was about April. And we've accomplished so much in the last 1,057 days in a row. I created all face swaps last year during the political craziness. I had the Donald J. Trump show. I did 35 episodes. Are you freaking kidding me? I win a big league. I'm down at Mar-a-Lago. I'm hanging out with Melania tonight. Yeah, no, Monday night, the Giants are on. We're watching it. I think Eli Manning is playing. Is he not? No, Melania, he doesn't play anymore. Is he winning big league? He did win big league. He won a couple Super Bowls. But we did the DJT show for 35 episodes. I did the Joe Biden show for a bunch of episodes, which is really him saying, make sure you vote for Joe Trump. And a lot of other silly things like my Aunt Judy told me I should wear a triple diaper. And, Deborah, it's just weird, right? But it's silly stuff. Like the two, it's just a silly thing. But I think what it shows is that when you have a thought, when you have a creative urge, you should just go for it and see if you can create it. And this year I've created every single thing that I've thought of. I did Batmark versus Supermark. It's an hour, 37-minute movie. And then there's a bunch of outtakes, a bunch of really funny improvs that came off of the filming, like Telefriffrin. You guys don't know who Telefriffrin is, but he's like this director that we made up. And basically Telefriffrin is like the Ed Wood of 2021. And if you guys don't know who Ed Wood is, look it up. Johnny Depp did a movie when I was a kid. I remember watching, it was called Ed Wood. And Ed Wood is literally the worst director in history. And so basically, it would be like, there's a scene with, I can't think of the actor right now, this like really famous actor who used to do a lot of horror films. And so he'd be doing a scene and like the gravestone would fall over like mid-scene, and like there'd be an extra character on this, like the shot. And they'd be like, okay, the finished scene, like, cut, wrap, let's go to the next shot. And they'd be like, yeah, but the scene, he goes, I don't care, let's go. He just is the worst director in history. So Telefriffrin is our worst director in history. And we joke that he's getting the Ed Wood Award. And so if you watch any of the Back to the Future Mark episodes, Telefriffrin's our director, and I just freaking rip on him the whole time. And it started on Supermark. Also, the other thing that started on Supermark is a yelling at an assistant director for not doing my hair and makeup. I'm all alone in this friggin' basement, guys. I yell at Zabrowski and over at Joanne. These are all, figments of my imagination. It's just an entertainment for you to imagine if these scenes were really taking place, Like Joanne, we joke that she gets paid $500 an episode. She didn't read the contract, Like I wrote it out there. It's like, have your legal team look at it. And I'm like biting my nails. Because I was like, there's no freaking way she's signing this one. You know what I mean? And bottom line, she signed it. She's like, I can't wait to get on board. I can't wait to get on board. George Soros voice. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm kind of, if you didn't have that voice, but okay, it's $500 I could do. I'm going to freaking, get garage sales, Gary V in it. I'm there with Gary V. He's like, I'm crushing it. I'm like, I know you're crushing it, dude. I just want to get some doll hairs. I need I got to pay $500 a day to Joanne. Where am I going to get the freaking dollars? I'm not going to steal from my kids. My kid likes her Barbies. I'm going to tag sales. I'm buying a tag sale, doll hair, cutting it off. 1, 2. That's the pain, is having to count out the doll hairs every episode. No, Joanne. No, I'm not giving you blonde tonight. She's trying to make a request for a specific color of doll hair. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to give you what the frig I counted out last night. I think it was brunette. Deal with it, right? Yeah, you know. I mean, I'm a very kind and generous, you know, host. $500. I could have gone 400, you know. But she, you know, she went with it. She took it. I got to Gary V it though. I'm always struggling against Gary V because he's doing that. Oh, I got it for $2 and sold it for $2.15. I made profit. I'm crushing it. I'm like, I know, dude. But can I have a couple doll hair heads? Like, what are we doing? Just you keep the bodies. I'll chop off the heads. You know, we'll do like a Ted Kaczynski situation. You take the body, I'll take the heads. I'll just cut the hair off, you know, Sinead O'Connor style. Give it back to you. You could pop the heads back on. You could be like, this was a special edition, limited edition, crushing it. Gary V, crushing it. You'd be like, dude, Gary V's crushing it. He's got the Sinead O'Connor limited edition doll hairs, doll heads. You know what I mean? He's selling them for profit. He went and made an NFT of it. Oh, I made an NFT of the Sinead O'Connor. Made a Sinead O'Connor, crushing it. Freaking crushing it, Gary V. When he's crushing it and you're not, you know, and you're not going to do doll hair Sinead O'Connor situation and pop them on and be like, I got the Sinead O'Connor limited edition, selling on Gary V, NFT style. Only 50,000 Ethereum. You got to go into like debt to buy one of the Sinead O'Connor heads. You find out later that it was a freaking gag, you know, that some guy just shaved the heads because he had to pay his freaking assistant $500 an episode. And you're like, no, I took out a loan. You Gary V'd it, you know, you're like, I'm crushing it. When you were crushing it, doing a Gary V style, you know, we were watching from the sidelines. We're like, really? You doing that one? The Sinead O'Connor situation? Yeah, no, I don't think that's a good idea. Go and get like a cyberpunk or something like that. You know, you don't do a Gary V freaking Sinead O'Connor Barbie doll from the tag sale. You know, crushing it. Yeah, you're crushing it. Everybody else got crushed. Yeah, that was you, buddy. Look, I get it. You want to show how freaking smart you are with your dollar bills, you know? It's easy to go in and be like, it's not worth it to me when you got freaking millions of dollars in your bank, you know what I mean? But when you really need it, and the guy really needs to sell it and get X amount, that's the stuff we want to see, you know? We want to see the guy who's like, no, sorry, buddy, I'm not selling it to you for that. Are you kidding me? This is the freaking Spider-Man first edition, Spider-Mark first edition, Peter Marker in his plain clothes. When you got the Peter Marker first edition statuette, and you're there at the tag sale, you're doing it. Gary V walks up. Oh my God, I saw Spider-Mark. You're crushing it. I'll give you $30 bucks, $3,000. Spider-Mark, come on, you're serious, right? They give you $3,000. Are you kidding me? Gary V, Spider-Mark. He's worth a cool mill. Give me $3,000, right? I want to see you turn that guy into a $3,000 sale. Can we do that? Crushing it! I want to see the outtakes of the ones that you didn't crush it. I want to see the ones where they were like, no, sorry, buddy. I don't care who the hell you are. You're not buying these freaking Matchbox cars for $1 each. You know what I mean? What are we talking about? You're doing a Matchbox situation?
Let's go help people customize and save with Liberty Mutual. Okay, who sat at my desk?
You know, you can do that, I guess. You know, I went on eBay, I made 37 cents on that one. How much did it cost to ship? eBay fees. Still worth it. I got the win. I was there. I bought it for $1, sold it for $1.37. That's freaking profit. In any book, that's actually 37% profit. No matter how you look at it, I made 37% out on that one. You know? What did you make? Oh, I didn't go to that tag sale with Gary V. No, you didn't. I was there crushing it, and you didn't go. I'm walking around, I'm doing it, you know. Oh, are you Gary V? You're Gary right, I'm crushing it. There, doing it, right? Walking around, and you weren't there. You didn't go to crush it. You know? Sometimes I wonder, like, why you don't want to crush it. You know? Like, doesn't everybody want to crush it? We should all be crushing it. When I tell you, go out and crush it. Crushing it, and you're not out there doing it, man, that is when I really question life. I start to say to myself, they don't want to crush it.
What do they want to do then? What do they want to do? They want to get crushed? Oh, okay. I'll do that too. I'll give you 50 cents for this $5,000 thing. Done. No, I won't give you $1. It's not worth it to me. It's not worth it to you, Gary Vee, $1? No. I'm not crushing it at $1. I'm crushing it at 50 cents. But at $1? I'm crushing it. I'm like, that is not a real full crushing it, you know? I want to be able to go on my show and be like, guys, I'm crushing it. And then they'd be like, dude, you're crushing it, Gary Vee. I don't know if it'll happen, though, because I'm constantly crushing it. You know, that's the bottom line over there. We're talking about, well, this is just a live free flow improvisation show. So basically this moment right now, we're talking about my assistant Joanne and the fact that she gets paid $500 an episode and that I go to garage sales in order to buy doll heads. She's got to be paid doll hairs. But the problem is there's competition at these tag sales. Don't you get it? You go there, you're trying to get a freaking Barbie doll. Gary Vee, he's there doing it. I'm crushing it. And you're freaking like, Gary, how about this? You go get the Matchbox cars. I get the freaking doll hair. You know? But no, he's like, I got a guy. You got a freaking guy who wants to buy doll hair, Gary Vee? Yeah, he's doing it. Crushing it. When you're doing it and you're crushing it NFT style, he's making NFTs of the freaking Matchbox cars he just bought. And then like I told you, we had a Sinead O'Connor doll. I shaved the head. I sold him back to Gary Vee. I was like, look, you take them. You keep the bodies. I'll pop the heads back on. No hair. We're good to go. I paid Joanne. You got a Sinead O'Connor limited edition line, Gary Vee edition. He went and NFT'd it. Made a freaking mint. Everybody else realized later that they bought freaking heads of it that were shaved heads, like Sinead O'Connor. She shaved her head too. It wasn't like she just had hair that short. She shaved her freaking head. I shaved the head for Joanne here. Crushing it. He's still crushing it at the Sinead O'Connor edition. You can still get one. I think you can go to OpenSea right now. Yeah, it's right there. $56 trillion for a Sinead O'Connor Gary Vee edition. You know, knockoff. It's a knockoff. I mean, essentially, it's just a freaking Barbie with a shaved head. They call it the Sinead O'Connor. No, he did. He was like, I'm crushing it. We get it, dude. We get it. You know, when you're able to go and just do it, you know what I mean? That's cool. I mean, we're into it. You know, we're there. We're doing it. What's that, Joanne? No, Joanne, I will not give you Gary Vee's number. She wanted to call Gary. I told her, no, Gary and I are good buddies, and I'm not giving you his number. Like, I call him up all the time. Like, Gary was up. He's like, crushing it. I'm like, dude, I friggin' know it. You don't have to tell me. First thing I do when I call you up and see you tell me you're crushing it. How about, hey, Mark, what's going on? How's the Renaissance Man show? Oh, live 1,057 days in a row, Mark. How's it going? No. Crushing it, Mark. Going to tag sale. I'm like, I get it, dude. Yeah, what about Grant Cardone? Are you going to pick him up on the way? Gary, it's Grant Cardone. Going down to tag sale. Remember, you got a 10X. You got a 10X and you want to make a killing? Got to make sure you go out there and 10X it. Well, Gary Vee crushing it. Got Gary. And then you got to, of course, then you get to the point where, like, you know, you're sitting there and freaking Dean Graziosi. Guys, it's Dean Graziosi. I'm just here with my fiance talking about how we can make other people rich. Anybody seen this guy? Like, what are we talking about here? You're sitting there with your fiance talking about how you can make other people rich? Really? Really? That's what you're doing, guy? Oh, and then people pay him? What, are you freaking kidding me? He's crushing it. Oh, Dean Graziosi, crushing it. I'm here with Gary Vee. Guys, check it out. I'm Dean Graziosi. I'm here with Tony Robbins, guys. Check it out. And today we're talking about it. And remember, my fiance and I, we're going to make you rich. That's freaking dead on Dean Graziosi, by the way. If anybody's not seen Dean Graziosi, freaking look him up. Bang biggity boo. That's a dead on Dean right there. Yeah, of course it's dead on me. Yeah. Hey, Mark, you do a Dean? You do a Norm? Yeah, I was at a party, right? And like, hey, can you do Norm? And like, he passed away, though. Is it like not appropriate? Like, no, you gotta bring him back to life, man, right? You can't just let him die. You know, like, hey, Artie, you know, bring Norm back and like do like a dirty work? Yeah, I'll do dirty work. Norm, Artie, take it down. Settle down. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna shoot it up. Artie freaking Lang. Bang, biggity, boo. Oh my goodness, guys. You can't come down Monday night hanging out. Studio Renaissance, man. You didn't follow. You didn't follow this guy yet. What are you freaking kidding me? Crazy. You do it one time. Done. You sell it with my friend Jack Daniels and Al Pacino. And call him Al. He's Christopher Walken. Oh, Christopher, what's going on, guy? I was just hitting the air at my house with Beverly D'Angelo. He got divorced, but they're back together. I was just hanging out having a stogie. Whoa. There's actually a really cool face swap I did last year of, it was Nicholson, Christopher Walken, and Al Pacino, and they were talking right at the beginning of COVID. They were just talking about like what they're doing while they're sitting at home in freaking quarantine. It's one of the funniest bits. It's only like 1 minute and 45 seconds. It's on my YouTube page. You should check it out. One of the funniest face swaps from last year. Although I don't think there's a bad face swap from last year. I used to have Trump call me. I'd be like in the studio. I'd be like, Mark, what are you kidding me? You're doing the CD. Did you go out there? Are you kidding me? And I just sit there and Dr. Weasel Fauci would call me like, we got to make sure we wear 5,727 masks. And you got the Weasel Fauci situation going on. You know, look, my Aunt Judy told me I should go down to the Oval and take a nap. I'm down there right now, naparooing it. I poop my diaper. I got a triple diaper on, just to make sure there's no leaks. Kamala Chameleon, what are we doing tonight? I'm signing another executive order. What are we talking about? What? What? Joe, are you freaking kidding me? Are you kidding me? You're there at the Oval, you're pooping your pants, taking a naparoo? Are you kidding me? Oh, my goodness. The things we do on this show. Quite ridiculous, to be honest. Quite ridiculous. It's like I'm going to play music all night. I'm going to play a bunch of songs we wrote over the last week on TikTok. No, we're going to do a half-hour freaking improv. It's going on tomorrow's movie night. What the frig? Every night at 9 o'clock, we have movie night every day. 3 o'clock in the afternoon every day. There's a song that premieres, a song I wrote on TikTok. And right now we have premieres lined up through Saturday. Every day at 3 o'clock. And the songs are pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. We've just been getting into some nutty stuff. But the comedy is crazy too, as you can tell. I mean, I literally will do whatever my intuition tells me in order to try to continue a thought creatively. And that is from music, comedy. I won't do a 2-minute bit. If something's telling me there's another avenue to take, like the Sinead O'Connor freaking thing. How crazy was that, guys? Right? We're first talking about getting hair for Joanne, and eventually it turns out like I'm up against Gary Vee. Competition's like really tough at the tag sales for doll hair. Gary V's, you're crushing it. I'm crushing it. You know, like, oh my goodness. And then the Sinead O'Connor edition, limited edition model. You know, it's on eBay right now too. You can't even get it. It's like you got to try to. It's a bid situation. The numbers are so high, I don't even know how to read them. I need Joe Biden to tell me how to read them. 100 billion, zillion, dillion, million, 100 at the end. He said. How did that work? I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't make any sense at all, but we still go with it. You know. Look, at the end of the day, we're going through a time here, you know. We're making magic happen because the world is continuing to push us down with just a negative message. I think obviously we are where we are. You can't change where we are. Like, I think people have to realize, like, no matter where and what is going on out there, we are where we are. So the question is, how do we move forward and how do we do it with our sanity? You know, I think right now there's so much different information, misinformation, everything out there that people are so confused. They don't know what's right, what's wrong. They don't know if they should trust what they hear from the people above, especially because the media is so corrupt. There is not one truthful media station on mainstream. They're all corrupt. They're all positioning a message, whether it's the left or the right. Nobody is being honest with you. You're seeing half-truths, and most times you're seeing zero truth. And it's just an agenda being pushed in order to get us to hate each other. The reality is we don't hate each other. People are people, and people have different opinions, and they like different politicians. They like different sports teams. Why is it all of a sudden a problem, and why do we have to hate each other because of it? It's because it sells. It creates more of a vote
indifference. This whole thing happens every 4 years. This isn't a new thing. Every 4 years, they go after the race card. Every 4 years, they go after anything they can to get people to fight and hate each other. It's such a sad world because people believe it. They believe it. Instead of saying, you know what? Yeah, there are people out there that suck. But most of the people out there aren't. Most of the people aren't terrible. It's just a handful that really are. You know what? I don't know where anybody is in their situation, but you have to look in the mirror at the end of the day. If you're going to be one of those people, then you're going to be one of those people. No one can change that. I can't change someone's perspective. All I can do is try to be, a little bit of positivity for you every day. Hopefully you come and enjoy it. But you have to decide for yourself if you want to be a good person. That's on you. And I think the more horrible things you do, the more you disconnect to it, the more it becomes easy. And then you lose yourself completely. One day you look back and you don't even recognize yourself. You got to make sure you keep centered because you could lose your soul before you know it. And people are like, oh, it's a soul. It's that thing that keeps you happy. And if you've lost it and you're in misery, it's because you lost your soul. It's a journey to find your own soul. People think, oh, it's in me, so it's mine. No, it's not. It's in you. You have to friggin' find it. If you don't find it, you don't connect to it, it dissipates. It disappears. You may never connect to it. You have a limited time to connect to it. And the more you do it, the easier it becomes. And then the more you're able to connect to this moment and reflect on life, reflect on your day, and reflect on where you need to go in order to be happy. Happiness is not something that we just have. We have to attain it. We have to reach for it. So yeah, guys, remember, tomorrow is just like any other day. We get together and we make some magic happen. And remember, 3 p.m. tomorrow, there's an awesome premiere. Today's premiere was probably one of the prettiest songs ever. It's called Will You Join Me, Will You Take My Hand? And it's the message of the show, so I would hope you take a listen to it and share it, because it's what we've been preaching for 1,057 days, a message of love and peace. And hopefully we'll find some more people who are like-minded, who are looking for that too. Because I think that we can't anticipate or expect the entire world to join this platform, no matter how it is, or if it's good or if it's bad, whatever, it's never going to happen. What we need to do is find the like-minded people, the people who are interested in joining and finding some positivity and feeling motivated and listening to some clean music, some good music in the moment. Those are the people you have to reach out to. I was thinking about it, like how many people out there are tuning into music all the time? They're going on YouTube to listen to music. They're going on to Spotify to listen to music. They have no idea that there's a guy writing song after song, day after day. We have to let them know. They'll never find out at this pace. And I'm just going to deliver and deliver until I'm gone. And then one day I'll do a freaking Van Gogh. Oh, he wrote all that stuff. Oh, I wish we had a chance to see him. Too bad, you a-holes. Right? But I'm not cutting my freaking ear off. I'm just telling you that. That's not happening, okay? But I think some of the music here, some of the content is worthy of, real consideration for awards, and nobody knows about it. So, will it one day be seen? Who knows? But I can't stop. I can't. I got too much on my phone. Too much on... What's on Mark's phone? It's coming at you. I'm going to keep dropping it. Keep dropping things. I got so much there. It's got to keep coming out. And...
You probably know me, if you know me at all, as someone who does this.
There has come to us a young man aged 7 bearing the name Yo-Yo Ma.
I've been playing the cello for over 60 years, so I should be getting it right by now. However, is that what I'm trying to do? Am I trying to get it right, or am I trying to find something? This is not an ordinary masterclass. I really don't like to tell people things, so I hope you won't expect me to do that. But during our time together, we're going to talk about what creates magical moments. That magic is something living, And to me, that's the essence of what I try to do in music, transmitting something so it lives in somebody else. At one point, I had the audacity to think I could play a perfect concert. I was in the middle of a concert, and I realized everything was going perfectly well, and I was bored out of my mind. That was the moment that I made a fateful decision that I was actually going to devote my life to human expression versus human perfection. Music connects people. You're sharing something with others. You're almost like the scientist for the inner soul. The whole act of life is a balance of unbelievably intricate forces, of which music is a subset. I'm Yo-Yo Ma, and this is Masterclass.
Deja vu is usually a glitch in the Matrix.
What happens when they change something? What happens when they...
Why use old code to mirror something new?
Maybe this isn't the story we think it is.
Hopefully,
These freaking commercials!
Hear it all. Alien invasion confirmed. On
Unbelievable.
Furamaki. Great, I'm gonna have to go check that out too. Oh yes, Greta, absolutely. Abe's been stacking up the pee pee poo poo coin. He's getting killing it with the pee pee poo poo. Abe knows that Sleep Sofa Joe's trying to, hog it all. And that's no good. We don't want him having any more. He's going to forget about it, and he's going to bury it somewhere, and they're going to leave a treasure map. But he's going to leave all the wrong freaking directions. Huh? What? What happened? My Aunt Judy told me. Winds up Aunt Judy stole all the freaking poo-poo, pee-pee poo-poo coin. It's bad news, bad news. Oh, fam and friends. So remember, tomorrow we get together again, 3 o'clock. We'll have that music premiere. I'm not sure which it is, but it's going to be an awesome song. Every song they've been releasing has been pretty cool. So I hope to see you at 3. Abe, my brother. Anna, you rock. Bradley, you rock. Rob, you rock. I hope you feel better, Rob. We love you, bud. Keep your head up and keep me in the loop, buddy. I hope I'll check on Telegram. Hopefully you send a message over there and let me know how your symptoms are and stuff. Like, I was worried that the other day when you said how you were feeling. And Deborah, too. Gosh, Deborah, I hope you're feeling better. We all need to send our love and light to people who are dealing with the downs of this planet, including the civet. It hits people. Even people who are fully vaxxerood are getting it. So we have to be vigilant still and make sure we're shining love and stay vitamined. Stay vitamined. Is that a thing? Get your friggin' vitamins. Vitamin D, vitamin E, or whatever. I can ask my wife. She does it. She knows it the hell. She's like, these are the ones. And I'm like, okay, we're good. So if you do that, you get a good chance that you're going to be all right. I think it's the biggest one is our vitamin. I want to say the vitamin D level for all of us is terrible. If we can keep it high, you're going to be in a good position to fight against this thing. So that's the hope and the dream. But remember, fam and friends, you rock. I really appreciate you. And tomorrow we will do it all over again. And this is doing a restart. It always does a restart, and then I'm trying to do like an outro, and then it does this. See? It does the wait. Yeah, Zinc too. You do a Zinkaroo. you're good to go. You know, doing a Zinkaroo with the Bugaboo. No, that's actually bad. It's a bad combo. Bugaboo and the Zinkaroo. No, you don't want to do a double-decker situation. Take vitamins. Just do that. Get yourself up. Exercise. Not too much. Remember, the more you put out there, the more you decrease your immune system. This is immune system Mark talking, okay? You know what I'm talking about. I took a class once. Online. Oh, fam and friends, you rock. Thank you so much for kicking it. Again, S-Coop, Pamela, MJ, Kibo, Jacqueline Grace. Don't go
Greta,
anywhere,
the other
fam.
one.
Deborah Mathis, my brother Rob. We got Bradley Smith of the
Who's
house.
ready to watch
Beato
the feature
Trails.
film?
I'm going backwards all the way to Abe.
I'm taking this sucker off.
Abe is kicking it.
I'm
Abe
taking this sucker
Adamov.
offline.
You know what I'm talking about. We're doing it.
Taking it
Tomorrow, guys,
offline.
all over.
We're doing
Make
it.
sure you join me.
New
I'll
Year's.
see if we
Happy
can.
New Year's.
First premiere.
Happy New Year's.
Guys, when in doubt, a booster a day keeps Dr. Weasel Fauch away. Don't forget that. Some people forget, and then they're like, oh, could you remind me again? What was that phrase that you've been saying and that you made bumper stickers for and that now they're quoting in the Oval? A booster a day keeps Dr. Weasel Fauch away. It's the thing. It's the thing. Happy New Year, fam and friends. We are officially in 2022. We put that year behind us. I put 156 songs behind me and 3 feature films. Number 4, even though I was wanted to release it today, it's going to be 8 p.m. tomorrow night, but we're going to watch a little pre-premiere right now. How many of you want to see the pre-premiere of the feature film that's going to be live tomorrow night at 8 p.m.? Now, I really hope, just because I'm playing it for you now, that you'll want to come and see it tomorrow, because tomorrow watching it in HD is going to be so much better. Trust me. This is just me playing it on a screen grab here, so it's not going to look tremendously phenomenal, but you will know who's on the screen. You'll understand it, and hopefully you guys will enjoy this. I mean, I'm not certain we should put this on, to be honest. I almost want to just build the suspense so you guys are all so pumped tomorrow, you know. But Kitty wants to see it. Pamela likes the Weasel Fauch t-shirt. Guys, all you got to do is go to markpires.com. You could buy one of these t-shirts. You could buy sweatshirts, I think, too. And I also have a coffee mug with the same thing on it, too. So I bought one of those. Oh, goodness. Okay, so, and I'm pretty sure if you guys have not had enough time yet, please click that link above, which it should be there. Hopefully I got that link in there. Let me just check. Did I put it in? I didn't put it in? What are we talking about? I thought I pinned something in there. There's no pinnage? I don't have a pinner? What the hell are we doing? Hold on, I got to put something in here just so you know. You got to have the link for tomorrow night's movie. If you don't know about the movie, then how are you supposed to do a little download situation? This right here, guys. Crypto feature film number 4. 2021. Oh, no, not 21. Just feature film number 4. Premieres tomorrow at 8 p.m. Okay. Did I give you the link? I don't know if I did. I think I did. There we go. I'm doing the old Saveroo. Let me Saveroo it. And then once we do that, we're good. Oh, my brother Ron, you rock. I appreciate you so much for doing that. And guys, if you are over on Ron's channel, I just want to say welcome to the Renaissance Man Show. I've been live for 1,096 days in a row. That is 3 years and 1 day. We are officially into our 4th year live in a row. Every night I show up here and we create. There's no script. There's never been a script, but we try to make some magic in this moment that we have here. And this year, well, last year, because now we're in 2022, which, by the way, Happy New Year. Over the last year, a lot of content has been created live on the show. 3 feature films that were accomplished and released last year in the full year. I did have number 4 ready. It just wasn't uploaded in time for tonight, so it will be tomorrow at 8 p.m. I'm going to play you a little piece of it right now, maybe the whole thing, I don't know. But this right here is my fourth feature film. Just a quick side note. I wanted to do one feature film in my life. Well, growing up, I was an actor for a year. I played Romeo when I was 19. Did a couple commercials before I stopped doing everything, started writing music. Stopped doing that, put my guitar down, got married, invented the beat seat, the first drum for singer-songwriters, patented that. And then in 2018, December 31st, 2018, to be precise, I started a show called Mark Pires Real Talk. That developed for, I guess, 2.5 years, a little over 2 years, when I decided to change the name of the show to Renaissance Man. The reason of the change is very simple. This show is not Real Talk. It is, but it's also a lot of other things. In fact, it's everything. And if you're doing everything at a crazy level, that's Renaissance style, So name of the show changed. And within that, we started doing feature films. In June of this past year, so 6 months ago, I released my first feature film ever called Batmark vs. Supermark. I'm very, very proud of this movie. I played Batmark, Supermark, and Dick Facce is a villain character I created. He's basically Andrew Dice Clay, but clean version. He doesn't talk about women. He's always looking for respect. Hold on a minute. You can't buy respect. And that's all he does. And it's just a goofy thing. And then there's Dr. Wayne Doppler is also in the movie. So a lot of my characters wind up in these movies. Number 2 was a straight up one person green screen effort. It was me on screen with all these couples who looked very happy. And I broke them all up. That was the movie. Just The Breakup Artist, Three's Company, The Breakup Artist. That one is definitely worth watching as well. There's a lot of funny stuff. And that preludes us to the crypto movie. I talk about BB Poo Poo a lot in that movie. I almost, in a way, should play Three's Company for you guys tonight, just so you can see what's getting us ready for tomorrow. Because I talk about it a lot in the movie. But I think I need to see some of this as well, just to figure out if there's any editing that still needs to be done. If there is, I'm going to have to get rid of it and then redo it. JP asked if I could do Bruce Willis. Yippee-ki-yay, mother. I could probably do it. Let me see. I could probably do Bruce. I just have to watch him for a few minutes. But yeah, I think as long as I can hear a voice, I could do it. I just have to be able to hear the voice. That's why I never knew I could do Dr. Jordan Peterson. And then I started thinking about the way he talks. He's always talking up and down. I'm going to tell you, you're doing phenomenal right now. It's impossible for you to do that. And it's a time and effort you put in. And when you put it in on a level like you do, you're bearing witness. The world is bearing witness to the man coming out of the shell. That's dead on. I never thought I could do Jordan Peterson, but I never thought about Justin Trudeau until I should have done him in my face swap, but I never thought about Justin Trudeau until someone said, "Can you do my PM?" And I was like, "Yeah, I guess." Justin, I don't know. I never really listened to him. Then I realized Justin Trudeau is just freaking Liam Neeson. Justin Trudeau is Liam Neeson. I'm pretty certain. My fellow Canadians. I was like, is it Liam Neeson about to say, my daughter is in quite a lot of trouble? What are we talking about over here? You have to get your bugaboo. Mr. President, it's me, Justin Trudeau / Liam Neeson. My daughter. Like, what are we doing here? Trudeau's trying to be Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson's trying to be Justin Trudeau. Like, what are we working with here? Right? You know what I mean? Dr. Fauci, it's Justin Trudeau, Prime Minister of Canada. We're working on COVID, and we need to come to a halt. I think we need to come to a halt indeed. I called Justin Trudeau. He didn't want to take my call. I said, I'm Jordan Peterson, for the love of God. I'm brilliant. Texas lady likes my Trump impression. Are you freaking kidding me? Holy cow. North World Weaver. It's good to see you. Happy New Year. Winning big league. Winning big league. Donald J. Trump look. I'm coming back harder. Hardcore. 2024. I've got my running mate is Barron Trump. He's 7'9" right now. Yeah, we're going to come around left hooks. Left hook. Barron, give him a left hook from the Trumper. He's my bodyguard as well. I personally, I think I like doing Christopher Walken the most. It's my favorite impression for sure. Just the, wow, guys, yeah, oh, you come down to party time? Oh no. So I got to play you this because we are officially mad. This is New Year's. This is my fourth year in a row live, and I created this face swap yesterday. It premiered earlier. And if you didn't see this, this will be your first time to see it. Here we go. Let me tell you a story. Young man, you come down, you start a show. December 31st, 2018. He says, try to make a change, effect a positive change. One person at a time. Who knew he'd have such a hard time reaching the world with the message of love and light? He does anyway.
You kidding
Show
me? They're
up.
buffering me?
Today, we're going to overview some of the people who've been watching the program for a long time now. You're gonna say that thanks to Mark Pires, Renaissance Man.
Hi, Mark. It's Dr. Evil. I just wanted to say... Wait, hold, where are you taking me? I'm trying to say a couple of messages to the Renaissance Man. Sure. So, you made it to 3 years straight. You did, Dr. Evil. Our allies like Mark Zuckerberg have done a phenomenal job stopping his content, but we must work harder. I'm thinking murder hornets. Let's order them in bulk and send them to the Renaissance Man.
That's a great idea, Dr. Evil.
I know. I'm frickin' Dr. Evil. Let's see if he makes it to 4.
Today is the 3-year anniversary and the new year of Mark Pires Renaissance Man. I feel kind of bad. I called him lazy at the 500 days. I said, you better show us that you really want it. And now he's here, almost 1,100 days in a row. 3 years. Yeah, he's winning big league. And I wanted to say congratulations. Yes, no, he's doing good. I try to call every once in a while, Balatia, and we watch it Mar-a-Lago with Baron. Just make sure when you tune into YouTube that you get to the Renaissance Man show and you'll win big league, just like me and Balatia. And Baron, too, he's 12 feet tall. He's still growing, actually. Winning big league. Winning big league. Anyway, congratulations, Mark. Hi, Mark. It's Elon Musk. I just wanted to thank you for all of your hard work. You're doing a great job for humanity with your positivity show. I'm going to keep working on Tesla, and you keep working on humanity. Happy New Year.
Hi, it's Jordan Peterson. I just wanted to tell you how much I appreciate your work. You've been broadcasting live for over 1,000 days in a row. It's very hard to do that in 2021 with all of the cancel culture. You're doing it very effectively. I must confess I'm a huge fan of the messaging. I'm always watching your show. And I just want you to know I'm very proud of you.
I just wanted to say congratulations to Mark Pires Renaissance Man. He's tuning in 3 years live. I was hoping to be there like in studio, but I'm there in spirit.
I just wanted to say congratulations to Mark Pires Renaissance Man. Talking about 3-year anniversary. You kidding me? It's such a big deal. I couldn't believe it. I was watching the show the other night. I'm like, he's doing 3-year anniversary? We're almost there? I was like, are you kidding me? Whoa. This guy's crazy, doing it every night. I called Zoolander. I was like, are you kidding me? This guy's going live every day. We started tuning in together and watching it. I called Christopher Walken, too, to tell him about it.
I just want to say congratulations to the Renaissance Man. 3 years? Are you kidding me? That's some serious dedication.
Hi, Mark. It's Bezos. I just wanted to wish you a happy new year. 3 years in a row. That is phenomenal. You know, I started Amazon because I put my head down and I just kept going. Your pursuits are your own, Mark. You need to put your head down like Bezos and you can accomplish anything. So happy new year. What's up, guys? Gary V. I'm crushing it. Just wanted to let you know, Mark Pires, Renaissance Man, 1,095 days in a row, 3 years in a row live. Crushing it. Look, I told you, if you're not willing to put the time in and be everything for the people and then show your love, then you'll never crush it.
Mark, it's Dr. Facce. Just wanted to say congratulations. That's a lot to do, 3 years in a row. I mean, doing it 1 year in a row is a lot. But I just wanted to say, make sure you get your bugaboo. I'm very proud of the bugaboo. It doesn't work, but go get it, okay? Make your neighbors feel safe. And I just wanted to say Happy New Year.
Hi, Mark. It's Bill Gates. I just wanted to say congratulations. 3 years in a row. That's phenomenal. I've been working on Facce, as you know. I'm trying to stop the population from growing. I mean, I didn't say that. I'm just joking. Anyway, lots to do. Happy New Year, Mark.
Just want to say congratulations on my favorite talk show, variety program. I tune in sometimes, listen to my music. Yeah, and I love it. Whoa, sometimes I'll throw a hoo-ah out there. It's Al Pacino. I'm doing another film right now. It's about the Renaissance Man. Anyway, just want to say thank you. Thank you for all your dedication.
This is Richard Dreyfuss. I just wanted to say congratulations to Mark. 3 years, live, in a row. That's quite the dedication. Look, I just wanted to say Happy New Year's to the Renaissance Man.
Hi, Mark. It's Keanu. Just wanted to say you're doing a phenomenal job. 3 years in a row. It's amazing. Even though you're kind of living in the Matrix?
I hope you've seen the light of day. Man tries to do all his part to see the world a better place. Oh no.
Sometimes he gets a setback.
Depends, you quit or you go. This man, he keep going. I told him, take a break, go, nap it out, wake up tomorrow, you try again.
He doesn't hear me.
He does what he wants. He's the Renaissance Man. Show. Who know?
I did. I told him.
You're gonna get there. Just don't ever stop. The sun starts burning your feet. You run faster. So I hope you understand the dedication involved and the heart as well. You gotta have a heart. I hope you get this now. The message is clear as night. Renaissance Man, every night, every day,
forever.
Make sure you tune in. I'll see you there.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
I don't know what it is about that last line every time, but I just get shivers. It's going to be a lot of fun. Just walking. Something about walking. You know, the eyes. He does that thing at the end. He's doing it. You know, he's doing it. That's kind of crazy. So it is 12:30 right now. I'm thinking if I put on this movie, it would be 2:30 when I'm going to be tired and falling asleep by the time this is done. So I'm not going to put the movie on. What I will do is, maybe what I'll do is give you a little preview of the first couple minutes. How about that? And then I'll cut back in, and then you guys can get excited for tomorrow's premiere. And Texas Lady, D-Fluss, Kitty Cat, Kathleen Danford, Bradley Smith, JP. I'm running through it. Keith Henry, anybody else that I'm not able to see right now. 8 p.m. tomorrow night. Please come join me here for my 4th feature film. I'm really excited. And tell your friends, tell your loved ones to join us and to get some comedy in. This is a crypto comedy feature film. I cut out some stuff. I had this whole 15-minute extra piece I was going to put in at the end as like a blooper. I'm like, no, I'm keeping this thing real. It's right under 2 hours long, guys. This is my longest feature film to date. But I think it's got a lot of really cool qualities to it. So let's just get a little bit in here. Let's see what you guys think of it. And hopefully you're like, yeah, I want to go see that tomorrow at 8 p.m. on New Year's Day. I want to watch Mark's new thing. What has he got going on? Oh, he's doing this. That sounds like fun. And you come by and do it. We're doing it together, you know? Just an idea. 1 hour, 58 minutes, and 49 seconds, the running time on The Crypto of 2022. The Crypto Comedy Movie of 2022 is what I'm calling it. I realize I can't make specific titles that nobody understands, like BB Poo Poo. Like, we hear this family of ours, they go, oh, BB Poo Poo. We all laugh at it because we get it. Anybody else is like, what the freak is BB Poo Poo? Got to make a generic title that hopefully people will want to click on and check out. I think we've been picking good titles for the movies. They've all been getting some good views. It's the content that doesn't seem to get any views. But this, I'm hoping 1 million people see this one right here. It's the first movie feature film being released tomorrow that I know of. I'm sure there's a lot of them that have been lined up for months to release on 1/1/22. Well, you got another one. You got a little comedy. Crypto movie 2022. Doing it. If you can't do it, you can't do it. So let's see how this rolls. This right here is a window capture situation. And when you got it, right? You know what I mean. Let's see if it works. There it is, guys. If you have not clicked the link above yet, please do that. Give this a like. Give this a comment. Give it a share. It is tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My 4th feature film ever. And we are just getting started. I assume this is my first of the year, and I'm doing 12 feature films this year. So, welcome, fam and friends, to a pre-premiere of The Crypto of 2022.
It's Hammerlin, Jamison, and it's hammer time. That's right. Look, I'm here every single night on the Real Talk program to rip the lid off the fake news. That's right. It's hammer time. A little ham, jam, bam. Thank you, man. That's right, people. Look, check me out every single night on Hammer Time. That's right. It's Hammerlin, Jamison. I'm here to drop the hammer and rip the lid off the fake news. Guys, very important episode. I can't explain what we're about to watch. But old Hammer Jam got a call from the station manager. He said, you gotta come down, Ham Jam, gotta do a little story. There's a movie. I said, what kind of movie? I like movies. I'm here drinking Jamison right now, watching my favorite film. And before I could tell him the film, he goes, look, we need you here right now, Hammer Jammer. There is a new crypto that's about to blow out of the frickin' atmosphere. I said, tell me more. He said, just come down here. You can be on the air in 15 minutes. I said, give me an hour. I'm in the middle of this frickin' bottle of Jamison. Now, here's the thing that happened next. I got down to the station here, and they told me all about it. What started as a joke became an actual cryptocurrency called BB Poo Poo. BB Poo Poo became a BB. I'm only going to get into what it became, okay, where it went from there. But it started with just a dream. It started just because a man said a couple of stupid words, and it became a reality. So without further ado, it's Hammer Jammer Bammer Whammer, dropping the hammer, and ripping the lid off the fake news. I'll be back to narrate throughout this entire, I don't want to call it a tragedy, but potentially. It's the worst, you know, for a few people in this movie, they come out really bad at the end of the story. You feel bad for them. I almost want to buy them a bottle of Jamison. But then I have a second thought. I'm not going to share my frickin' Jamison. You know, it's for Hammer Jammer. I gotta have my own Jamison. I did tell them where the liquor store was so they could go buy their own Jamison in order to kind of drown their sorrows. Lost a lot of money. Anyway, stay tuned. Here it comes BB Popo, the crypto of 2022. And I'm Hammer Jammer Hammer. The Jamison's starting to kick in. I'm sitting here now getting ready to watch the movie with you. And I'll be tuning in and out. I'm hoping not to drink too much Jamison for this one. But this is a story of a baby poo-poo. It's the crypto of 2022. Buy Button. I did it. I did the Buy Button. I know, it's our sponsor for the show today. I had to do is at the end of the script, I'm looking at the teleprompter. It says Buy Button on there. Well, I didn't just throw it out there because I used to watch it as a child. That would be just ridiculous. Anyway, Judy, where's my bottle of Jamison? What do you mean I'm still on the air? Oh, I'm sorry, people. I don't know. I'm starting to lose the feeling in my heart. When Hammer Jammer gets to that level, you gotta give him a pass. But look, just if you remember, it's hanging and riding, he's hanging and having. English Hammer! Sometimes I forget what language I'm speaking. Anyway, more at 5. Hammer Jammer out! That's Hammerlin, Jamison! And it's hammer time! That's right. Look, I'm here every single night on the Real Talk program to rip the lid off the film.
Yeah, that's right!
That's right, it's hammer time. A little ham, jam, bam, thank you, man. That's right, people. Look, check me out every single night.
Hammer Jam, gotta go. I gotta watch the movie. I gotta get some freaking popcorn.
How did I get the popcorn? I don't see you there.
The other day, but I now can receive donations in crypto, which is pretty cool. So if you have one of those crypto stocks that's dying, is going into the dirt, you can just be like, hey, here you go, Mark. I'll take it. And I'll be like, yay, it's now worth negative. Somehow it's worth less. How is it worth like less than when you gave it to me? Now it's worth underneath the dollar. I can't even get, I went to try to, and it's gone. But I lost money. So how did I even buy it? How did I lose money? What happened there? You passed it over to me and gave me a negative? I'm looking at my portfolio. Oh, look, I got that really nice thing that came through. Oh, look at that. It's the Bee Boo Poo Poo. Oh, the Boo Boo Poo Poo coin came through. Ooh, that one's going to go hot. That's what I heard. They donated it. Renaissance Man Show. They're around there. Hey, we got the Bee Boo Poo Poo coin. Let's give some to Mark because we appreciate the show he does. Coming out every day for 1,000,007 days in a row. That's awesome. Thank you. Here you go. Here's some Bee Boo Poo Poo. This is a really new coin. It's going to go through the roof. If it doubles, triples, and quadruples all in once, you're going to be like, yay. You gave me the Bee Boo Poo Poo. I take it. I put it in the portfolio. I'm looking at it. It goes way red to the point where I'm like, wait, I got to go into my pocket? Like, what do we do? What happened? I was supposed to get a donation gift situation. Now I'm in the friggin' red. I got to sell things. I'm going out to sell the guitar. I got to go pay a friggin' thing. I don't know. They gave me a donation. Now I'm in the red. What are we doing? Guys, try to give me Bitcoin. Like, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? You're going to give me Bee Boo Poo Poo? You give me the Bee Boo Poo Poo. Well, we're in the middle of trying to do like a Bitcoin situation. No, Joanne, they want to give me Bee Boo Poo Poo. I'm still giving you doll hairs. You better freaking chill on it. I don't even want to hear from you. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is this. Unless you have like an extraordinary amount of Bee Boo Poo Poo to send my way, don't go with the Bee Boo Poo Poo. Go with something a little bit more like, top shelf, Bitcoin, Ethereum, those are the good ones. Those are the ones you want to share. And you give me a full one. You don't give just like you're just like, hey, here you go. Here's a freaking Bitcoin. Here you go. Here's a freaking 20 Ethereum. That's how you roll. Like, that's you showing love. I get it. But when you start Bee Boo Poo Pooing it, like, I don't want that coin. That's that coin. What is Bee Boo Poo Poo going to do in 2022? That's what we want to know. It's a new song I'm writing. Bee Boo Poo Poo gonna do, but 2022, we don't know yet. We gotta pay attention. Every day you open up Coinbase, you're like, ooh, Bee Boo Poo Poo. It's doing all right today. Down in the friggin' red. How did it go like purple? What is purple? Hey, Joanne, what's purple? I went from red to purple. Is that good? Where are we? I'm in the friggin' like Twilight Zone. I got a Bee Boo Poo Poo situation in my portfolio. I got 1.5 billion Bee Boo Poo Poos. I'm looking at them right now. The Bee Boo Poo Poo 1.5 billion is now worth, like, I got to pay $1,000. What the hell? I got to come in my pocket now, Joanne. Go and sell that doll hair to your closest distributor. I know you've been distributing that doll hair out and you're pretending it's hair, human hair. You're selling it to people in India because you know that they need that human hair. They like the human hair from America. And you're sending it over pretending that it's human hair. I caught you out. You know, this is the thing. You got the Soros name and everybody's just like, okay, we trust you. They're trusting the Soros back there. Oh, it must be George Soros's daughter. We'll take that doll hair. We'll take that real hair for human hair. She's selling it for a profit right now. She's been investing in Bibu Poo Poo. Hey, Joanne, if you get Bibu Poo Poo, let me know, when you plan on selling it, because I don't have time to look at it all day long. Be like, ooh, it's up. Ooh, it's down. Let me sell it. It's up. I don't have the time. So give me a little text. Shoot me a text when Bibu Poo Poo's doing like on fire. It's going up through the roof. I got Bibu Poo Poo everywhere. You can smell it. You can smell the Bibu Poo Poo. It's everywhere. You're like, yeah, I'm definitely in India. Like, you don't know. Like, it feels like it. You're kind of Calcutta situation. You're walking through the streets. The pits. They're all over there. Well, you're talking about like one of the dirtiest situations in the world, right? Mm-hmm. Joanne's been doing that lately with her massive heart. It's just what happens, But remember, Bibu Poo Poo is not currently available on the Coinbase system. You have to go to a special page. It's called Crypto Poopy Pants. You can go to Crypto Poopy Pants in order to pick up your favorite Bibu Poo Poo coin. Don't tell anybody. Don't let anybody know about the Bibu Poo Poo. You let people know about Bibu Poo Poo. You going on TikTok doing Bibu Poo Poos. Guys, you got to check this out. Look, I'm giving you the stock trade of the day. Just crypto. You want to know the crypto? You want to know the one that's going to pop? Yo, you got to come here, follow me. I know what's up, dude. You can do the crypto. Got to get the Bibu Poo Poo. You want XRP? No, XRP's crap. You want Bitcoin? Yeah, that's okay. But no, you got to BB Poo Poo it. You do a BB Poo Poo situation right now? You're through the roof when it goes to 1.5%. Like up, you get the Bibu Poo Poo, right? First guy in history who came in his pocket afterwards was like, how do I owe money? What happened? I was supposed to only lose what I put in. They made me go into my pocket even more. It was like the card game in the city when they're like, which one's the queen? Dibbity boo, bibbity bobbity boo. You're doing a full Monty on me? Do a full Monty situation. The queen's right there. Man, I ain't queen. What do you mean? I saw you put the queen right there. Flippity flappity flew. No, it's not there. It's over here. He did the quick. That guy was good with his hands, right? Well, I don't got any cash. Well, we'll walk with you over to the ATM. What are we talking about over here? Going over ATM, taking out, peeling off $200. Here you go. Sorry about that. You got me here. I had to go into my pocket more. But you're doing the classic card shell game situation. You know what I mean? BB Poo Poo. BB Poo Poo is gonna. All of a sudden, you're going to hear about it everywhere. Like, right now, the way they're talking about Doge. Look, guys, it's the Doge. You got to get the Doge. You got a freaking Doge situation? Done. You're done, dude. You were, way done. Months ago, you're good. Now, done. You get rid of the freaking Doge. BB Poo-Poo it. If you're not BB Poo-Pooing, I'm thinking, you need to buy at least 1 trillion shares of BB Poo-Poo in order to be in a safe position to come out ahead. 1 trillion shares cost you about $7.34. That's not bad, dude. You're ready to roll. You got 1 trillion shares. When that 734 goes up to profit, you sell that thing, and then you double down. You go back in as soon as it goes down. Go up, go down. Because BB Poo Poo is very volatile. All right, right now they've got a Series B2 going, and they got Article Situation B going. So they're going with it, right? People are like, yay, BB Poo Poo. Stock Exchange, they've been talking about the BB Poo Poo. Guys, I think we should bring it on Coinbase. I think we should get it into all the other stores. You know what I mean? Get it on the Binance, all these things, right? They're doing it. And I'm like, I get it. I am not only a BB Pooper supporter, I'm also a client. You know what I mean? I'm in there, I'm doing it. And when you're there as a BB Poo Poo sponsor and you're there kind of pitching, because we make phone calls all day long. I'll get on the call and they'll be like, you're doing a Leonardo DiCaprio situation. You're like, look, I can't tell you too much right now, but what I can tell you is this. If I could sell my house today and take all the proceeds
and buy BB Poo Poo, I'd do it. I'd do it right now. No, hold on. I don't want anybody here on the floor to know what I'm telling you. But this one right here, talk about putting your kids through college, right? That's what I'm talking about, John. Right? You take your kids. You're like, I paid off my freaking college this week. Woo, yeah, that's right. You tell your wife Grace to shut her freaking hole. I'm telling you how you can make some money. You want to make some serious cash? You listen to me. BB Poo Poo. That is the one. It's going from 0 to $1 million. That's right. To the moon. Everybody talking about the Mojo Moon? No, we're talking about BB Poo Poo. To the friggin' moon, John. Yeah, that's right. Listen, I got to take other phone calls. I'm here letting you know the inside scoop. You know what I mean? The BB Poo Poo. Put it all on the line. What do you got to invest? That's good. I mean, $5,000's good, but I mean, if you could put 50 in, you're looking good. You're going to be in position A. You know what I mean? Like, you want to have enough BB Poo Poo that when it doubles, triples, quadruples, and then octuplets, that's when we really get somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, that's when you're going to be pumped. You're going to be like, yeah, I got BB Poo Poo. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, that's perfect. Yeah, just place your order. Yeah, just put it in with Joanne. Sounds good. Thank you so much. Have a good day. You see, that's how you sell that's how you sell a shark, a whale. That's how you sell a whale. Boom! Yeah, that's right, Timmy. What, you can't do that. I saw you make a phone call. You're terrible. I got BB Poo Poo. Yeah, you got BB Crap. You got BB Crap over there, Tim. This is Tim from over at BB Poo Poo. Yeah, that's what you sound like. Why don't you freaking film me? You can just take a little tip from me, dude. Grab your camera. Just do it. I'll give you one more. This is a freebie. All right, Tim. Hold on. This isn't just doing a cold call situation right here. You want a cold call situation, Tim? This is how you cold call. You're getting freaking top-notch leads. You know, you're getting top-notch leads here, and I'm just trying to get, like, anything. You give me a little piece, Al Pacino style, Glengarry Glen Ross, you know what I mean? Like, I want the good leads. You're taking all the leads, and you still can't close them. You can't close anything. Can't even close a friggin' door. I saw you left the door open when you left. You left the other day, leave the friggin' door open? Would you grow up in a barn? You can't even close a door. So bad at sales. Can't close a deal or a friggin' door. What are we doing? BB. I'm telling you, this is how we do it right here. Hi, yes, who am I speaking with? Hi, Joe Ellen, how are you? Yes, no, this is Peter Bishop. Yes, I'm here at BB Poo Poo. I don't know if you've heard of our altcoin, but it's going to the friggin' moon. Mary, you haven't heard of BB Poo Poo, Joellen? I have to tell you something, okay? I have to keep my voice down because I don't want anybody here to know what I'm telling you. But BB Poo Poo, it's the next shooby-doo-doo-doo-doo. That's right. That's right. It's the next shibbity-dibbity-doo-doo. And if you're on board today, we can make you profit. Yeah, no, I mean, like, you just have to make it a sizable investment. And when you do that, you're going to see those extra zeros at the very end of your number. So just give me an example. You put in $350,000, right? You're going to see another zero at the end of that $350,000. I don't know. Well, look, Joe Ellen, that's not my purview. I'm just letting you know where BB Poo Poo's going, okay? Through the friggin' roof. Yeah, we don't use that, like, term very often. We don't go, like, it's going to the moon very often, Joe Ellen. That's not when we walk around. Shut up, Tim. Don't use my line. That's not when we walk around just throwing around in the bullpen, you know, like, it's going to the friggin' moon, Joe Ellen. You know, but it's going to the friggin' moon, Joe Ellen. I mean, listen, I'm just letting you know. I'm giving you the inside scoop before, like, everybody buys it. And then you're like, oh, I should have done it. And, like, everybody's doing it. And then you're, like, the last one in. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, Joe Ellen. When I give you these phone calls, it's because you're getting the inside scoop. Okay, this is insider information. Don't let anybody know that I told you this. But BB Poo Poo, that's where you want to put your freaking money. Put everything you are on BB Poo Poo. Yeah, I'm talking about selling clothing, selling your cars. You go out and sell your jewelry. You go out and sell your kids. Whatever you got to do, you put it all on the friggin' line for BB Poo Poo. You're going to double down, triple down, quadruple down. And before you know it, you're going to call me back and say, thank you. Thank you, Peter Bishop. Thank you so much for giving me the keys to my retirement. No, that sounds great. That sounds great, Joe Allen. So how much should I put you down for? Oh, $550,000. Yeah, no, BB Poo Poo. $550,000 of BB Poo Poo. And I'm going to put that order in right now. I'm going to put that order back there with Joanne, Joellen. Joellen, I got a Joanne here. Yeah. And she's got I don't want to get into it. She's got an issue going on. She went and got a baboo-boo. Shoot, you know what that is? When she gets like 4 bugaboos. And when she came out, she was lopsided. And then she had a gigantocarditis situation. It's a whole other thing we're not going to get into right now because I got to get your order in. We got to get your order in now while BB Poo Poo is still at a minimum. We don't want it to just burst out. It's bursting out today. Joe Ellen, bursting out through the freaking roof today. Through the moon. We got the freaking moon, Joe Ellen. Yeah, no, I'm putting the order. Joanne. Hold on. Joe Ellen, I'm sorry. Give me one moment. I got to yell at my freaking number 2. Yeah. One moment, please. Joanne, I'm here. I got a whale. Put it in! Yeah, no, we're good. We're good now. Joanne's all over it. She was just filing the Zabrowski file. Yeah, I know. She's coming through right now. She's putting in your order. $550K. You're going to be sitting on top of the world, Joe Ellen. When that BB Poo Poo goes to the friggin' moon today, tomorrow, next day, it's going there, okay? You be patient. Okay, when I say today, that means could be somewhere in the next calendar decade. You got to make sure you pay attention. Stay afloat. You watch the freaking stock market all day long. No, we don't watch it and tell you when it's down and sell it for you. That's on you. That's on you, Joe Ellen. No, I'm sorry. You can't cancel it now. No, Joanne already put the freaking order through. $550K. Chickadee ching. I took my commission already. You're done. Yeah. No, you're done. You own the BB Poo Poo. That's yours. What are you going to do it? You can't. There's no give back. You go, I'm giving back my BB Poo Poo. You can't do that. It's taken off the exchange. It's in your freaking wallet now. You got it in your portfolio. Wait, hold on a minute. Why don't you open up your portfolio real quick? Yeah, I'll wait. I'll hold. You open up your portfolio. Open up your freaking wallet. Coinbase situation. You take a look. That's right. BB Poo Poo right there. You're trying to challenge me and say, you already have it. Ready in your freaking portfolio. You can't go. There's no givebacks. You're done. Once you put the order in, your money's in my pocket. Yeah, I took a bigger cut than normal. Yeah, I'm allowed to do that. And I know what it is. You don't know what it is, okay? But I make it, and it's big time. Yeah, I'm going home buying a freaking a Rolls on your sale. That's right. Basically, like $50,000 of your money went to the stock. The other is in my friggin' pocket. Yeah, no, BB Poo Poo's dead. Dead. It's a friggin' shack in the middle of Oklahoma. Yeah, there's a sign on the outside that says BB Poo Poo in crayon. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. Look, I know that was pertinent information. You should have listened. I said it to you. You weren't listening. You're there on the line. You're like, BB Poo Poo, I can't wait. Here's $1 million. You want to give me another $450? Make $1 million? I'll send it to the shack. I'll give them the other 50. I get 400. I'm chilling. At $900K, they got 100. You got some friggin' BB Poo Poo in your pants. Yeah. I'm sorry. No, you just got totally conned. Yeah, no, this is a Leonardo DiCaprio situation. We're selling people on crap stocks. Yeah, you think you're winning big, and you give me your life savings, and now your complete life is destroyed. Yeah, job well done. I know. Yeah, Tony, I know. I got another one over here. $550K. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I know it stings. Yeah. No, but you got to, look, sometimes you got to take a friggin' loss. You know what I mean, Joe Ellen? Sometimes you take a loss, and you're like, I get it. Yeah, I put it out there. I was going for the BB poo poo. And when you realize that you had nothing but a triple friggin' diaper on and with some soilage inside from a sleep sofa, you're like, yep, I got taken. I opened up that friggin', the double diaper, triple diaper situation. And I'm like, there's no BB poo poo in there. There's just poo 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 in there. That's you. I'm sorry. Yeah, Joe Ellen. Now, Tony, she's crying right now. What do we do again when someone's crying? Oh, just hang up? Really? Joe Ellen, listen, they want me to hang up on you. They're just like, whatever. We don't care about her emotions, like at all. There's no recourse for you. No, you can't call anybody at all. That money's gone. I hope you have more. You didn't? Oh, geez. Yeah, no, sorry, no givebacks. All right, yeah, sorry, gotta go. Eesh, she's crying still, Tony. I feel kind of bad when we do that, Tony. Like, maybe we should be a little bit more about it, Like, we're gonna hurt someone's feelings? Like, break their soul, their will to live? Take $550K? Give them BB poo-poo? I know that's the gig. What? I mean, how much? Call Rolls. I'm going over there to pick up a friggin' car. Yeah, I want the Phantom, the convertible edition, with the one where the wheels go, and I could go out on the road, do like a hydraulics. Joanne sometimes should come along too for the ride when she doesn't have a, magnificent carditis. But listen, we are sitting here. This is the day of my career, I would say, Tony, right? Tim, I was just trying to show you a little, just trying to give you a little tip. Hey, film me, show you how you get a freaking deal done. How you could close a deal. May help you learn how to close a friggin' door, dude. But listen, you weren't paying attention. I got a whale, $550K. I peeled off my 95%. I'm doing it, right? And what are you doing? This is Tim from BB Poo Poo. You got BB Poo Poo situation? Tim, this is how you lead. You don't go like, hi, it's Tim at BB Poo Poo. You lead with a little bit of charm, a little bit of pizzazz. Hey, Jod, you go at him. You give him something. You don't go, hi, it's Tim from BB Poo Poo. What are we doing? You doing Tim from BB Poo Poo situation? I'm here trying to show you. It's about confidence, Tim. When you call, you say, hi, Janet. It's Tim from over at BB Poo Poo. You give him one of those, you're in the door. No, you gotta learn how to freaking close it on the way out. This freaking guy, right? Tim, you got in with that one. You Janet, it's Tim from over here at BB Poo Poo. Yeah, the coin that's going to the friggin' moon? You give her one of those, and then you tell her, look, we never say that to people. We don't ever tell people it's going to the moon. Unless, that's right, unless it's going to the friggin' moon, Janet. It's going to the friggin' moon. I'll tell you. Oh, I gotta keep this down. Then you do the whisper. You do the whisper situation, Tim. You take it down a level. Janet. BB Boo Boo. You get more BB Boo Boo. You got it. You're good. This freaking guy over here, though. Hey, it's Tim. Terrible. Terrible Tim. The worst salesman in the freaking bullpen right now, No, I know. Julius, right? Julius is pretty good. He's been getting deals done. He closes them. Not Tim. Tim's got, some sort of trouble. So he gets on the phone and he starts to just clam up, I get it, but, what are we doing? You're here to sell. You're here to get deals done. You're here to break the will of another person on the other line. All right? You get to give you gift cards, whatever the frig, right? No, Tim doesn't want to do that. Tim wants to just try to fumble through it. No, Tim, I gave you gold. I gave you free gold. You're there. You're like, I don't want the gold. What do you want then? What do you want? You want BB Poo Poo? That's Hammerlin, Jamison. And that's hammer time! That's right. Look, I'm here every single night on the Real Talk program to rip the lid off the fake news. That's right, it's hammer time. A little ham, jam, bam, thank you, ma'am. That's right, people. Look, check me out every single night on hammer time. That's right, it's Hammerlin Jamison.
I'm the lead anchor here at Renaissance Man News, and I'm here to drop the hammer and rip the lid off the fake news. I've been doing this since the late 80s. I was the lead anchor in the early to mid-90s for the NBC News program, and I had an unfortunate altercation with the stage manager. She didn't want to fill my bottle of Jamison back up to the brim. Look, Hammer is here today, very important. We're talking a world of finance. When Hammer Jam needs to discuss the finances, he's always like just figuring it out based on how many bottles of Jamison is in the till. Oh, I got $15,000 for that gig. How many bottles of Jamison can I buy with that? That's how Hammer works. But tonight we're talking about a new game. It's called Crypto, and everybody's doing it. Crypto Poopy Pants is a new website. You can find all of your crypto information on Crypto Poopy Pants. And right now we're talking about the crypto of the year. It's 2022. The talk of the town is BB Poo Poo. And BB Poo Poo is supposed to be so freaking meta. I think that Mark Zuckerberg became a major stockholder immediately, and it's going to the moon, they say. We're here at the Hammer Jam to rip the lid off the fake news and let you know that Hammer Jam has made a sizable investment into BB Poo Poo. I could have put it into Jamison. I could have bought a couple of extra kegs of Jamison. But instead, I decided to have myself some baby poo-poo. So now when it goes to the moon, I can freaking sell it, and I can buy more Jamison. It's a perfect plan. And when I worked it out in my finances, I said I still have enough. I could buy a couple more, barrels of Jamison anyway. Even with the BB Poo Poo purchase. So Hammer Jam's doing it right. I had only 3 bottles of Jamison before we started the broadcast, so I'm feeling spry. I'm feeling spry right now. And I think that we're going to be good to go through this entire broadcast without an incident. Hammerlin Jamison. When I have 9 bottles of Jamison, I start to black out because of a little silly McGee. Anyway, look, Hammer Jam is here. I'm doing it at the studio. I'm starting to feel a little bit of a buzz now. I guess that 3rd bottle is starting to kick me in the old behind. And when you got a behind-kicking situation and you're there doing a Hammer Jammer, you start to lose the feeling in your body. Like right now, I can't move my head again. It feels like it's 96 pounds. I'm going to try to adjust it based on the lift and pulley system. That worked. Hammer Jammer, doing it again. I'm dropping the hammer and ripping the lid off the fake news on a BB Poo Poo. If you don't get your BB Poo Poo now, it's gonna sell out. And then you can't have a BB Poo Poo. Hammerlin Jamison. What? Huh? I'm on the air still? No, they said goodnight. They did it now so long from Hammer Jam Studio. Right? I did an outro already.
Hammer, you fell asleep.
Look, don't tell me what I did and what I didn't do. You're a freaking liar. I remember the whole thing specifically. I did it so long, and good night here from Chicago. And you're trying to tell me I didn't do it? That I dreamed it? It was was all but a dream, Hammerlin. Oh, my dream. I said good night, and now you're going to tell me I can't do it again? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry sometimes I get the most of hammer jam. It's tough when you're dropping the hair or ripping the lid off the fake news. No, I'm fine. I'll finish it off. Just can I get another glass of Jamison? I could use it. I'm not feeling right. I'll need at least one bottle. Forget the glass. Can you get one of those like big jugs where you put water in it? Typically, you can fill at a restaurant a good 30 to 40 glasses and fill it with Jamison. What? No, I said goodbye already. God almighty, you want me to do it again? From Channel 7 Studios, it's Hammer Jammer ripping the lid off the fake news. Each and every night, in between bottles of Jamison, right here on the Renaissance Man Show. And we gotta go now. Supermark got a hot tip the other day. And with it, I bought everything you see. It's all mine now. I probably could have taken it since I'm Supermark, but I now own it. I put all of my Kryptonian dollars, I put all of my stocked away bills, because I've been collecting. They give me royalties every time I take down a villain. I took it all. And I put it on this little known crypto stock called BB Poo Poo. And if you don't know about BB Poo Poo, that's all you need to know. I own that friggin' billboard too with the BB Poo Poo situation. I did it all. I put it all on BB Poo Poo. Like some people go to the casino like, I'm putting it all on black. I'm putting it all on red. I put it all on BB Poo Poo. I quintupled my money in 16 seconds. By the time I went to go and sell it, it had went up 1.5 million. And I told my broker who called me on the phone and sold me on it, telling me that afterwards he told me, he's actually telling my friend, Janet, that basically this is a stock that's going to quadruple, double, all the way up. Keep going, keep going. And then at the end of the call, the guy's like, it's a crap stock. Yeah, crap stock. And like there's like a barn or something, or like a shack somewhere, and that's what BB Poo Poo is. And I was pissed off when I heard that because I put all my money on BB Poo Poo. Well, it winds up that he was joking or wrong or whatever. BB Poo Poo is the real deal. You know, when people say, how the friggin' heck did you do that, Supermark? I'm like, BB Poo Poo'd? You know? You didn't know you were BB Poo Poo'd? Like, you had an opportunity to be BB Poo Poo'd because I saw the content. I watched the video. I saw that little back and forth. The guy's like, look, you guys follow me. I'm the guy. Yeah, BB Poo Poo 22. Like that when I got the BB Poo Poo 22 song caught in my head. What's gonna happen at 22 with BB Poo 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 Poo? Like when I got to that, oh, I couldn't get out of my head for weeks. I'm flying through the air taking down villains. I'm like, oh, poo 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 poo. Jumpy boo boo boo, Biden, you know, and I'm doing it. I'm flying through the air, getting it, you know, shh. And I couldn't get the song out of my head, you know what I mean? Look, you know, when you're in the middle of it, it's hard to get that, you know, that song out of your head is basically what I'm going to say. I mean, like you're in the middle of literally taking down the worst guy in history of time. And all you're thinking is that freaking song. It's just ringing over and over and over, right? Look, I do have to say that if it were me, and it's not because I'm already good with this, but that guy who wrote the song, BB Poo Poo 22, that guy should copyright that song
hit the charts with it. Number 1, you know, Grammy. Like, we're thinking Grammy on that one. You got beep beep poo poo 22. You gotta get a beep beep poo poo and put it in your portfolio. Like, it was a good song, you know? Especially when it got to that hook, where it was like, you got more beep beep poo poo than Joey B's got in his double diaper. And then you're like, that's good, right? If I got more than the double diaper situation. And then you're on to it. You start like getting to the second verse, and that one just gets really, really deep. You know, when you're like, I filled my hands up with the BB poo poo. I filled my wife's hands up with the booby poo poo. I decided to wash my kids' faces with the BB poo poo. And sleep poopy poopy pants. Took another double diaper dibble deuce in his double diaper. That was the best. I couldn't stop singing that one, you know? Just like Supermark situation. I was doing it, you know? I was thinking about that. And then I'm flying through the air. Space super punch. I'm doing it. You know, kicking people. You know, I got this Supermark situation going on. And while I'm supermarketing it, all I'm thinking is, beep beep poo poo 22. I'm elbowing you, yeah. I gotta get my beep beep poo 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 poo. I gotta put it in a double diaper too. And when you got to that part, you realize you were like, gold record was probably like a week away, you know? When you got to that line, you're like, yep, gold, you know? When it went platinum, it was because it was the last verse got us to platinum, you know? Yeah, you took that beep. It gets like a little bit more R&B-ish, you know, like back. You took that beep poo poo. You put it in your number. It gets like this weird Celine Dion thing going where it's like, you know, you're hitting all these notes, you know, and you're like, oh, beep poo poo, beep poo poo, doubling up every moment, yes you do, and then you fall into the ground, into the surface of the earth, and it goes down into the core of the magma of the planet, and it literally is the worst thing in the history of time. Beep poo poo 22. So that last verse got us though, you know what I mean? Where it's like, geez, it's gonna one day crater? No, not just crater. It's gonna literally create a hole in the center of our Earth so you can see through to China. That's what we got going on here, you know? When you got a BB Poo Poo 22 situation and you're singing it, you know, while you're flying, taking out bad guys. I don't know what could be better. I mean, do you guys know? Is there anything better than that? I think not. So just remember, when you just watch for the dip. You keep your eye out for the dip. I sold at the top, you know. I went from 0.0001, and that thing went all the way up to 13 cents. Yeah. We're talking billions, people, all right? I did a $1 billion deal just by getting in on the ground floor on BB Poo Poo. You know, sometimes you take a tip, you know, from that guy. That guy, when he released, he said, look, the tip, the crypto of 2022, BB Poo Poo. I was like, I'm hooked. I got to check this one out. I got on there. I'm looking at it. Yippity yappity you. This guy's talking it, right? Oh, you get the BB Poo Poo. You're seeing freaking profits. I'm like, I'm already hooked on the profit situation. What are we talking about? 5%? 6%? We're talking about 10%? Where are we on this profit situation? This guy comes back talking about how you're doing a triple-double situation. Excuse me, triple-double situation? Yeah, Supermarket's down for that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm doing a triple-double situation every day of the week. I'm not dealing with the 3%, 5%, 6% stuff, okay? Like, you gonna be offering that? No, I'm sorry. I'm not taking it out of my crystal vault in the North Pole, you know, that nobody can get into but me and my father. Super Trump. But look, when you get to it and you understand it, it's clear. It's exactly what you expected. You know what I mean? I don't know. Look, BB Poo Poo 22, make sure you're singing it all night long, baby. When you're doing a Lionel Richie all night long on BB Poo Poo, BB Poo Poo all night long, all night. BB Poo Poo all night long. BB BB poo poo. You know, you do one of those, you're getting calls from record producers. Oh my goodness, I heard your new track, BB Poo Poo 22, when you did the line with, you know, Lionel Richie, dancing on the ceiling. And I was dancing on the ceiling. Oh, BB Poo Poo. Yeah, oh, we were dancing on the ceiling. Oh, yeah. Oh, BB Poo Poo. And we started doing a Carlton. We're like, and we did the Carlton, you know, and like everybody's like, yeah, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air situation. But it was really about the BB Poo Poo dancing on the ceiling, you know. Oh, what a BB Poo Poo. Yeah, we were BB in the poo poo. When you do a BB in the poo poo, ooh, I got a call from the president after that one. He's like, wait a second, I did a poo poo myself in my pants. We're like, I know. We're not doing those here. BB poo poo. That's the stock to be looking out for 2022. You know, when you have super information as well as being super, it's just kind of what the doctor ordered, you know what I mean? Look, I think we've done our part here. Supermark owns the friggin' city here, you know? And I told you about BB Poo Poo. I did my part. Because now if you do not invest in BB Poo Poo, that's on freaking you. You know what I mean? Like, you can't take information like that from Supermark and be like, you know what? I'm good. You good? I got freaking buildings. What are you doing?
I'm gonna sit here and do. I'm gonna do Bitcoin.
Bitcoin? Bitcoin was so 07, 011. What are we doing? It's 2012-ish. You know what I mean? Like, we're here. You got a BB Poo Poo on your lap. It's literally right there. All you got to do is pick it up and pet it. Don't freaking bite me, cat. You know what I mean? You get it. You make sure you feed that cat. You make sure you sell that freaking cat before it goes and starts getting old. It gets old and then it's not worth anything anymore. You know what I mean? So you give that cat away. You sell it off on open market. When he starts to get like tethery, you know, and like you start thinking to yourself, I think he's about to drop. I think this thing's about to freaking drop into the planet. I think maybe when I sold off all of mine, buy these buildings, you know what I mean? They're like, oh, maybe there's something wrong with the stock. It dropped into the friggin' toilets. And now you can go in there and get it again, you know? I'm going to go buy a ton more when we finish off this broadcast. And then I'm going to do it all over and buy another city. Supermark situation. You know, when you're dealing with it and you've got Supermark in front of you and he's sharing gold wisdom, like this is the type of stuff that Eddie Murphy was searching for in The Golden Child. You know, he never could find him. You know, he couldn't find it in The Golden Child. You know, they looked. There's some weird porridge with blood in it, you know. But that was a good movie. You know, but the movies aren't real, guys, you know. When you get to the real deal of it, and you're Supermark, you know, gosh, sometimes I feel like prophetic, you know. I'm like, guys, I got all the information. Throw all your cashish over on BB Poo Poo. And everybody's into, like, Bitcoin. At that point, it's going to be like, why did I put my money into a sinking ship? Why did I put my money into a sinking ship with Bitcoin and with Ethereum when I could have put it into the real winner, BB Poo Poo? Shippity bippity boo. Yeah, no, Virgil, tell me about it. I was cruising down doing 65, and it was the greatest day, greatest feeling in the world. I looked at my friggin' bank account. I took a look at my wallet, and I almost took a poop in my. I almost did a BB poo poo right in my. Wait, hold on a second. This is the exchange. Why are they calling me on my personal line? Hello, this is Peter Bishop. Yeah, this. Excuse me? What do you mean? It's all gone? When you say all gone, what do you mean? Like literally, there's nothing left? Virgil, there's nothing. The BB poo-poo's gone. It's all gone. It's someone rug pulled us. They took it all out. Timmy, did you? Tim, stop doing the BB poo-poo. Did you check with your clients and see if anybody's sold? I didn't get any of mine out. Did anybody get any of theirs out? Oh my goodness. This is catastrophic for our company. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
It's Hammerlin, Jamison, and it's hammer time. That's right. Look, I'm here every single night on the Real Talk program to rip the lid off the fake news. That's right. It's hammer time. A little ham, jam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. That's right, people. Look, check me out every single night on Hammer Time. That's right. It's Hammerlin, Jamison. We're back again. We're dropping the hammer. We're ripping the lid off the fake news. Tonight, it is done. Who knew it? I did. I was very skeptical from the top. Nobody wanted to listen to Hammerlin Jamison. And I said, look, you can't put the wolf back in to the cage after he eats a child. But they were like, no, it's good. Let the wolf out. No good. Baby poo-poo. It's crap. It's in the friggin' gutter. Who knew? Who knew that baby poo-poo would be rug pulled? Look, Hammer Jam understands a lot of the terminology now. I did the research on a couple bottles of Jamison. And now I get it. Sometimes a rug gets pulled. I'm a little upset, Hammer Jam. I didn't get my investment to cure. It didn't make me any money. I lost everything I put out to baby poo-poo. And I'm a little worried about that because I can't buy an extra, 30 or 40 cases of Jamison. What are we going to do? You want to just go and try to pitch another one? Are you kidding me? There's nothing left. You want us to pitch a new one? What are you... No, I know. We all have commission from what we sold. Do you want us to pump the stock ourselves by being the investor? Oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm in this freaking nightmare. So BB Poo-Poo's done. There's nothing left. And now you want us to sell the next freaking scheme. What is it? What are we selling? Are you freaking kidding me? What is it called? Oh my goodness, you want me to go on and tell people they have to own PP freaking poo-poo? Like, how is that even a good thing for anybody to own something that's named PP poo-poo? Oh my goodness. This is Twilight Zone stuff I'm living in. I don't even know what to do right now. I don't want to tell my wife. I can't say a word about this because I just put the down payment for the pool. I got that Rolls that Tim, when he was giving, last month, when he was giving me the hard time and I showed him how to sell, and I got the whale. Nothing left. Bought that freaking Rolls. You know how much it is to keep the insurance on the Rolls alone? Forget about putting the gas in the car, having the maintenance on the car. You got a roll situation, you better make sure you keep up with the maintenance. Down payment on the pool. Freaking BB poo-poo. Worth zilch, zip, nothing, nada. You kidding me? Yeah, no, Tim, stop talking about BB poo-poo. Do not call another person and beep, 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 beep. It's done. It's literally poo-poo now. BB is literally poo-poo. No, fine, whatever. PP poo-poo. Tell me about it. What is it?
That's the same freaking gag as we done in the last one. The next crypto of 2022 is PP Poo Poo. That's where we're going with it. Is that it's when BB Poo Poo was up, that's where PP Poo Poo is going, but higher. Really? We're doing that old like sales tactic, you know, like, oh, it went to here the first time. This one's gonna go up to here. You just have to sell before it freaking rug pulls. They rug pulled us. You want to go and sell another product from the same company? Oh my goodness, why am I with this third-rate freaking company doing these shady deals in the backwoods? You know what I mean? Like, look, I got a Frankfurt, I got a London, Frankfurt, and a New York situation going on above me. I need to know the time at all times. No, I guess I'll do it. No. Virgil, you're on board? I mean, I don't even get it, guys. This is crazy to me. You know, I put all this time in, I sold, I did it. Now you guys are just like, let's sell pee-pee poo-poo. And I know, look, we have to do what we have to do, you know? But at the end of the day, pee-pee poo-poo, it's a tough name to sell. You know, that one I have to work hard to come up with some extra special things to say. You know, we'll see. We'll see if I can do it, because at the end of the day, it's all about sales when it comes down to how you get someone to put their life savings on the line in order to buy some crap poop coin that potentially is going to be worth zilch in like a moment when it gets rug pulled, like BB Poo Poo did. And I'm not sure if you know, but BB Poo Poo, literally a shack in the middle of the woods. Crayon on the side says BB Poo Poo. We thought that it was something underneath the Taj Mahal again. You know, that's what we got from above. Hey, we're dealing with the Taj Mahal situation. No, definitely not. But PP Poo Poo. Really? Yeah. You want me to tell people that the PP Poo Poo is underneath Fort Knox? Like that? That's where you want to go with it? Oh my goodness. Yeah, Tim, you use that one. I'm going to do the Leonardo DiCaprio whisper situation, and I'll sell a bunch. You know, that's what you do when you're in the middle of it, and you're trying to get them to put that money out there. And you're like, look. No, Tim, if you want to watch, and you want to watch how you get back from zero, I'll give you a couple of tips again, I guess. Anyway, where are the leads? Who's got the leads? Just send them on my way. Give me the phone numbers to call. I'm ready to go. Oh, God almighty. We got to call our clients first and tell them the bad news? Can't we just let them find out and start calling us, you know, situation? And so we could just be like, I didn't know that. Let me take a look real quick. Oh, I didn't see that. It's much better to play it off guard. Like, oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at another client who's more important than you. Sometimes you do that and people are thankful, you know, that you were that honest with them. That's what I found, you know, when I'm here as Peter Bishop, you know, doing my thing. Anyway, look, I think I have to get to my calls here. Just send them on over to the fourth computer screen, and I will get to them immediately, all right? And remember, Joanne, she's ready to go back there, guys. As soon as you get your sales, you shift them back to Joanne. She can get used to that friggin', you know, filing cabinet she likes to open and close. Anybody got a WD-40 situation for Joanne? And while we're here, we're just trying to see if we can make our phone calls in peace and quiet. We don't need extra going on because of Joanne. So, again, appreciate you guys. Let's make our phone calls. Let's make a killing. Let's see if we can get our money back on PP Poo Poo. Remember the sales pitch. It's going to the moon, through the moon, maybe to Elon Musk territory. Tim over here, he's going to do the situation where it's built underneath the Fort Knox situation with gold, and that's attached to gold, like the real gold standard. We're going back to it, and that's somehow connected to PP Poo Poo, because it goes down to the, you know, to the bowels of the earth. That's a good one. Because remember, this is a tough name, guys. Tough name. You sell it. You sell that friggin' name like it's a good thing, like it's something they should have, like an aroma. Yeah,
do an aroma situation. Like they should put it into like a, you know, a Windex bottle and spray it around the house, you know? Yeah, go with that. And then like, you could be like, oh, we don't know what it would smell like. Just pretend that, like you have no idea what pee-pee poo-poo would smell like. And just be like, we're good though, because it's worth it. Its weight in gold. That's under Fort Knox. Yeah, no, I'm doing it. All right, yeah, no, let me see. I'm gonna take a look at my screen and then we'll start selling, all right? Are we doing a pool? Like how are we gonna track who's number one, who's number two? Who's gonna be number two? Which one of you guys is aiming for number two? Because you know who's winning this one, right? What are we talking? You know, like, right? I know you all are looking at each other like, oh, I wonder who's coming in second. That's right, right? Right? Tim, what? You're going for the gold? Yeah, right. So who's got it? Who's got second? All right, we'll see. Remember, what's the goal? What do we get if we get first place here? 50,000? I'll do it. I'll do it. So let's get down to it then. Let the contest begin. I guess a countdown is in order, right, guys? Do a countdown. Let's see it. Let's do it down. Countdown from 10, 9, 8, 7. Tim, shut the hell up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's that, Joanne? Stop wheezing. We're off to the races, guys. Here we go. I'm making my first phone call. Pee-pee poo-poo territory. This is gonna be a tough one. I'm up for the challenge. So I'm looking into it, and I heard that there's a new one on the prowl. This one's going to be bigger than Baby Popo. And so we're talking about it here. Channel 7 knows Hammerlin Jamison. And I'm giving you an inside scoop. It's called Pee-Pee Poo-Poo. And we're going to figure out more about it. I don't want you to fully invest yet because I told you to go in big on Baby Poo-Poo. I feel bad on that one. That's on Hammer Jam. I drank an extra bottle of Jamison because of that wrong that I did. Okay, so Hammer Jammer is here now, and basically I wanted you to understand, okay, Pee-Pee Poo-Poo could be better than Baby Poo-Poo. They say it has a better smell. I don't know. I haven't had my hands on Pee-Pee Poo-Poo yet. I just know that Mark Zuckerberg said, I have it in every room. I love the way it smells. It's so meta. So when Zuckerberg is giving you like a brand pat on the back like that, you gotta start saying, okay, look, I'm gonna follow this yellow brick road to the Pee-Pee Poo-Poo and see if I can find like a leprechaun at the end of the poop, sitting there ready to give you gold. Pee-Pee Poo-Poo. So, look, Hammer Jam just needs to keep it straight for you. If you had anybody in Baby Poo-Poo, it's crap right now. It's literally in the garbage. Right now, people are crying. They're jumping out of buildings. They had all of their money in Baby Poo-Poo. When people called it the Bitcoin of 2022, and everybody went in huge, and then it was rug pulled. We have people now jumping out of friggin' buildings all over Chicago, all over New York City. And look, Hammer Jam, I almost thought about doing it, but then I had another bottle of Jamison, and I felt better. I felt better after I had that other bottle of Jamison. Sometimes a bottle of Jamison will really help you through the hard times. Like, oh, do I want to stop it all? I had a lot of money in Baby Poo-Poo. Now it's like whether or not I want to take more of my Jamison investment and divert it over to Pee-Pee Poo-Poo, which there's, again, if I'm looking at it, Elon Musk also said, through the moon, you could almost taste the Pee-Pee Poo-Poo. That was an Elon Musk quote. And when Elon Musk quotes any crypto, it goes to the frickin' moon. So Hammer Jam is thinking about jumping into this Pee-Pee Poo-Poo stuff right away. Just wanted to let you know, again, if you had Baby Poo-Poo, do not take your own life. We understand it's difficult.
when you put everything into a BB poo-poo, and then it becomes not worthless. Less than worthless, you owe money for the loss. You had to come into pocket. And that happens from time to time. Hammerlin Jamison's just here to let you know that there is a tomorrow. There is a tomorrow. Okay, so make sure you show up. And you don't get discouraged by losing all of your BB poo-poo. Yeah, you probably still own it, but it's worth nothing. It's all gone. Yeah, you probably still own it, but it's worth nothing. It's all gone. They took all the liquidity. Hammerlin was left holding the bag too, so you're not in any different a position than Hammerlin Jamison. Except now the same position we all lost on Jamison. We could have bought more Jamison, all of us. Some jerk out there rug pulled, and he's out there and he has all the Jamison. Took it from Hammer. I can't drop a hammer and rip the lid as easily anymore. I need another bottle of Jamison. I can't come down here and do the show without a bottle of Jamison. I just lost everything at Baby Popo. And you got me here doing this like
I saw an edit.
Jamison?
Another edit. Holy cow, look at this. 2 edits at 1 hour and 5 minutes into the movie.
Bring some Jamison. Give it to me before, middle, and after. You
Where's
come
my
out
pen?
there and say, here's your water. Here's your apple juice. Jamison. I'm drinking the freaking hell out of it. I come out the other side, a stronger man. I can't see, though. Losing the feeling in the body is no fun, but that feeling of being drunk on Jamison. That's something right there. Stay on my face.
Look
man.
at this.
Look, Hammer Jam needs you to understand one thing. Put all your money in pee-pee poo-poo. I'm calling my stock guy right now, Peter Bishop, see if I can get my order in. If I can't get an order in with Peter Bishop, I don't know who I'm going to call. He's the guru of all gurus. Anyway, look, Hammer Jam really appreciates you. Remember, that's Hammerlin Jamison. I'll see you on the next Hammerlin Jamison time. And I'll drop the hammer and rip the lid off the friggin' fake news. Rip the lid off the fake news. That's right, it's hammer time. A little ham, jam, bam, thank you, ma'am. That's right, people. Look, check me out every single night on Hammer Time. That's right.
Oh my goodness. I think we have enough. Let me just think about this. I don't even know what any of this is good to be. Even more gonna cut out. I'm trying to think if I need anything else. I think I just needed 2 scenes. This is the problem when you don't get to edit anything quickly.
Okay, I think I got
I'm so glad that this is not being dropped till 8 p.m. tomorrow. Look at this. It's all gonna come out. How do I do this quick? That's the problem. I can't quickly change these. Look at this. All this stuff has, look at them. 80 seconds forwarding it. Going 150 seconds forward.
the fake news.
Woo! All right, this goes from 105 to, look guys, we're doing live editing here. 105.42. This is all going to be cut out. Let's see when it, here we go.
Hammerlin Jamison. And it's hammer time. That's right. Look, I'm here every single night on the Real
That's
Talk
what we do.
program
We're
to
doing
rip
some
the
editing
lid off
in the
fake
moment
news.
here live.
That's
This is
right,
good,
it's
guys, that we're doing a
hammer
walkthrough
time. A little
of this.
ham, jam, bam.
It's
Thank you,
premiering
ma'am.
the
That's
clean
right,
version
people.
tomorrow
Look,
night.
Check me out every single night on Hammer Time. That's right. It's Hammerlin Jamison. And I'm here again to give you an inside scoop into the world of crypto. In 2021, we saw a massive surge in crypto, and it's leading us into a brave new world crypto-wise. in 2022. And as you know, Hammerlin Jamison's here to drop the hammer and rip the lid off the fake news. And it's important for you to understand that Hammerlin is going to give you what you need. What's that, Hammer? A friggin' bottle of Jamison. No, I mean, giving you the truth in a silver platter. Here's what we got today, Hammer Jam. I'm very excited about the detailed investigative work that I did on this one. No, I'm just joking. I know you did the work, Officer Friedman. We had an actual detective who came and did the work. I just was trying to take credit for it. Anyway, Hammer Jam, ripping the lid off of fake news. Today we're talking about the rise and fall of three behemoths. It started and there's like a flash in the pan situation. And at first it's like, this is crap, nobody's ever gonna buy this, you know? Overnight, it was a big purchase on the behalf of several multi-billionaires, including Mark Zuckerberg. And he landed his first adrenochrome supply by selling his shiggity boo-boo before the rug pull. This was what was really bad. There was a rug pull. We think it happened because of Supermark. Supermark owned a heck of a lot of BB poo-poo. And he just pulled the friggin' rug. He sold it all so he could buy a bunch of cities. And all of a sudden, we are all there holding the bag with nothing in it. Supermarket took it all. So it brings us to Pee-Pee Poo-Poo. Pee-Pee Poo-Poo was not just a flash in the pan. Pee-Pee Poo-Poo wound up taking us to new heights. There was a time where they thought it was going galactic. And Hammer Jam got into the hype. And I was like, I'm going along with the Pee-Pee Poo-Poo. I'll store some in my shed. If I gotta keep some Pee-Pee Poo-Poo, keep it in the down low. And have it in the cupboard. Inside of the pantry or maybe in this mini fridge. You know I got a mini fridge, right? If you got a mini fridge and you're doing it, Pee-Pee Poo-Poo. So Hammer got the Pee-Pee Poo-Poo. Going to the freaking moon, right? During the phase of Pee-Pee Poo-Poo as it's rising, a third crypto hits the scene, same company. Shibbity Bibbity Boo. When Shibbity Bibbity Boo hits the scene, the crypto world goes crazy. First of all, everybody's trying to get rid of their BB Poo-Poo still, even though it's dead. They lost all their money. Pee-Pee Poo-Poo is just about to implode. And then they're like, it was a perfect release. They released it perfectly. Because if you think about it, everybody's like, yay, I'm getting it on Shibbity Bibbity Boo. Look what happened with Pee-Pee Poo-Poo. And when they went and they bought their Shibbity, no good. Even Zuckerberg thought that it was meta. Mark Zuckerberg said that's so freaking meta. I'm still holding on to my Pee-Pee Poo-Poo. I got faith that it's coming back. Like this mustache on my face. There's a moment where you're like, oh, look, this mustache is having some sort of, like, ED. No, it's fine. Now it's having an ED again. Took a Viagra. When Hammer Jam drinks a bottle of Jamison and acts like a bottle of Viagra. And before you know it, his mustache is standing erect. And he's ready to go. I'm ready to drop the hammer, rip it off the fake news. happens when you're Hammerlin Jamison ripping a little off of fake news. And don't forget, all of these cryptos that have been going like this, except for BB Poo Poo, which flashed down to the ground, the surface of the ground. It all started with it was a crap coin. They call it a coin. And when you got this coin, it was called Shick Biggity Boo Boo. Shiggity Boo Boo was big for about 6 hours. I gotta eat the mustache again. It was big for 6 hours. Mark Zuckerchooch, he landed his first supply of achrome when he sold it. He's like, look, I hear there's gonna be a rug pull on Shiggity Boo Boo. He rug pulled it. Zuckerchooch, he was a majority stockholder. We got rug pulled by Zuckerchooch. Shiggity Boo Boo. He was banned from purchasing any of the Series A on BB Poo Poo because of how he handled Shiggity Boo Boo. This is the story here at Hammerlin Jamison News Network. Of course, I'm here on the behest of the Renaissance Man program doing a daily news segment here with Sans Jamison. Sans Jamison, per the contract with Mark. You can't have any Jamison when you're out of falling over. When you're in the studio doing the broadcast, Jamison. Pardon me, I guess I'll just drink it on the way in. Do not condone drinking and driving and drinking in the parking lot. I'm doing a 4-hour segment. I mean, right? Anyway, look, Hammer Jam's gotta get going now.
Hammerlin Jamison! And it's hammer time! That's right! Look, I'm here every single night on the Real Talk program to rip the lid off the fake news! That's right, it's hammer time! A little ham, jam, bam, thank you, man.
First of all, acknowledge a couple of things that are going on. My name is Peter Bishop. I've been here selling BB Poo Poo to people for months. Been telling them that they're gonna make a boatload. Just found out BB Poo Poo's garbage. Like it's just a shack in the middle of a field somewhere. Crayola on the sides of the BB Poo Poo. And that's what we've been selling. I got my main pitch man in the back. He's like, just go out there. It's the next like Jerry Rice, you know? Like, what, Jerry Rice? He was a great wide receiver, so I'm going with it, you know? I'm like, dude, Jerry Rice, he's out there in the flank, you know, catching it, and he's going, you know, he juked a guy, and he got that touchdown, you know? And that was a good sales pitch for a little while, you know? But at the end of the day, it was pretty easy once BB Poo Poo started to shoot towards the friggin' moon. I didn't understand it was gonna go through the moon. Like, I knew it was gonna be big. I understood from the beginning BB Poo Poo was gonna fly, right? But the issue was I didn't understand everybody's gonna do like a friggin' rug pull at the last minute and take it all out. And so right now I'm doing a real rug pull situation. I'm dealing with it. I gotta call every single one of my clients and let them know that they got friggin' like negative. They owe money now. Like they owe us service money on top of losing everything. And like I don't know how that's gonna go, but like Janet, for example, she put in $450K. And I was talking to her about, you know, buying a piece of land on Mars one day. She was looking forward to that, you know. Oh yeah, look, I'm gonna do well on my profits. I'm gonna buy a piece of land on Mars. You could, yeah, you could have like a week ago, yesterday, 6 hours ago, 15 minutes ago, you could have. Yeah, 13 minutes ago, 12 minutes ago, you're freaking broke. It's crazy how quickly that happened. But look, at the end of the day, we have to do what we have to do. This is my job, Peter Bishop situation. So let's get into it and see what we can do here. I'm just going to try to, we have to start with, you know, the whale that you know, didn't get away. I got my commish, let's be honest. Janet, Peter Bishop, BB Poo Poo, how you doing? Yeah, no, I'm here, I'm doing it, you know? I'm doing it. Yeah, it's right now not looking too good. Like, I just want to let you know the BB Poo Poo situation. it's doing like the opposite of what we were saying. We were like, it's gonna like no matter what, like there was no risk situation. Remember we were saying like no risk. This is going through the moon. I say I never tell you ever tell you it's going to the moon. Like we don't say that here unless that's right, unless it's going to the freaking moon. And it did. It went to the moon, went through the moon. You decided to stick in. You could have sold. You could have gotten out. That's on you. You know, like, look, what do you want Peter Bishop to do? I'm here. I'm in front of it. I got my 6 screens and I'm doing my thing, right? And I'm telling you the inside scoop on the BB Poo Poo. You decided to hold on. And look, you went from 450K in. Hold on a minute. Let me just check and see what I had here. Yeah, no, I had you up to $37.5 million. You didn't sell any of it? What are you couldn't take any. They always say take some profit. You couldn't take some profit? You're up 37.5 million. You couldn't just keep like, I don't know, 100K in and take the rest out? You know, you keep 37.4 mil. You give the rest back $100,000. You still got the stock market doing it. No, you decided to play the friggin' like black or red at the casino situation, right, at the roulette. You went for black, it was red. I get it. Oh, you went for red? Well, it was black then. What are we talking about? Oh, I'd always go for red. Well, whatever, it's still lost. You're a loser. Okay, you lose today. I'm sorry. No, look, I just wanted to let you know, this is a very important detail. BB Poo Poo's out. It was garbage shack in the middle of the friggin' woods. They lied to me. He said, my number one up here, he's telling me, look, we're good to go. They've got this thing under the Taj Mahal, he's telling me. I'm like, okay, good. We're got like a reserve. You know what I mean? The next thing I was told, and this is I wanted to let you know this one. This is an upfront situation, okay? BB Poo Poo is shot. Your money, gone. Yeah, no, of course I got my commission. That's what I do. I did my job. You didn't do your job, which was to sell while you were up. You know, I can't tell you how to handle your money. You know, that one's on you, Janet. You know what I mean? But listen, this is very important information you need to hear immediately. Pee-pee poo-poo. Yeah, no, that's right. Pee-pee poo-poo. It's the next BB poo-poo, but you got to sell it when it's up before the rug pull situation again. It could be a rug pull. This one they're saying it's not. This one they said is better than Bitcoin, that this is the gold of Bitcoin, that Bitcoin is like compared to this one, and you need to get in on it. This one, they definitely found out it's connected. It's actually underneath Fort Knox, so we know it's got a connection to the reserves. And we work off of the gold standard here, so we're good. That's right. No, so look, pee-pee poo-poo. It's where you want to put all your money in 22. That's our new slogan. We're making bumper stickers. We're going out right now. Timmy, did you get those stickers made yet? Timmy's on his way he's on his way over there to get them from freaking Kinko's. Yeah, no, he's going to have the bumper stickers. I'll have one for you. You want to come on down here and bring me another check for the pee-pee poo-poo? You put the bumper sticker in the back car. Hey, pee-pee poo-poo, where you put your money in 22? Everybody's going to start buying it because of your bumper sticker. You know you got that car, you know what I mean, where you're driving, people are looking. You know? Yeah, no, sizable investment makes sense on this one. Absolutely. No, you don't need to call your guy, all right? There's no need to call a guy. The price is perfect, right? You don't want it going up. This is volatile stuff. Right now they're talking about it going to the friggin' moon, just like BB Poo Poo did. You don't want to the moon situation. But hold on. Malcolm, are you serious? Malcolm says it's going to the moon right now. Like right this second, we got to do something about it if you want to get in. No, hold on. Listen, I got another call coming in. I don't know. Listen, if you can't do it, that's fine. I totally get it. But like, I just wanted to make sure you had the information because of what happened on BB Poo Poo. Look, I got to get going right now. But listen, no, 500. Okay, yeah, no, hold on. I'll put it back with Joanne. Joanne! Write it! 500K! No, that's good. That's perfect. Listen, I'm going to just put this through right now. I got other calls to make. Listen, pee-pee poo-poo, before it goes through the friggin' moon. I got to make sure all my other clients are in the know. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, you're good. That your money already went in. It's good. 500K, and you should see it. Check your wallet. No, which wallet did you put it in? Did you put it in KuCoin? No, I hope you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you should have put it in MetaMask. It's the easiest way because then you can transfer it to, around. Yeah, no, look. See, there you go. 500K. Well, but besides, minus Arkham-ish, Look, at the end of the day, you understand that. All right, guys, I'm going to put an end to this now. In order to get you that insight. And we are going to get ready for tomorrow when we premiere the entire thing. And when I go to edit those couple of items. So forget about all the links I asked you to follow and like. If you could please remember tomorrow that this is an 8 o'clock show, Eastern Standard. Maybe I'll put it on for 9. Let me see what the story is, because if the kids are, I'd rather the kids be asleep so I could put on the movie and we could really enjoy it. But I could start it at 8, throw the headphones on while I'm putting the kids down, you know what I mean? But I'm just excited about this, guys. I hope you enjoyed what you watched. This is definitely a very exciting thing to be releasing a 3rd feature film. Just hope that we can have a good time laughing at it tomorrow. So 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. It's going to be only on YouTube. So I see a bunch of DLive fam over here. Get over to the YouTube page and subscribe. This is the beginning of year 4 live every single day. Day 1096 in a row. We are just 3 days away from 1100 days in a row. We did 3 hours tonight. Typically we do around 2. It's going to change this year. Probably not going to be doing that. But it's been that way for 3 years straight. And 3 hours show on 3 years straight. Today is the beginning of the 4th year in a row live of the longest running long form variety platform on the planet. Live songwriting, live comedy, and live inspiration. Just everything is live. There's no such thing as a script here. Never will be. Never has been. We take this moment and we do something with it. We create within it. And together, I think we can have a lot of fun dismissing the negative world in the process. When you could step away from it, you can realize it. When you are in it, you cannot even understand it. You need to step away. So when you look back, everything makes sense. But when you are consumed by it, it's impossible for you to see who your foes are, or to see what, if the sky is up or down. A path only begins with understanding all of your surroundings. And you can't, I can't, no one can with the way the world is. So we do this show every day, and hopefully one of these days we'll have one night where we'll have just a very, very large group of people somehow are lucky enough to have this stream popped into their face, and we're going to come together and do something special. We've been doing a lot of special things for 3 years, but tomorrow, it's the beginning of the next exciting thing. My 4th feature film, crypto comedy. We're doing it. So I'm so excited I played it for you guys, though, because I was going to drop this thing tonight at 8 o'clock, and there would have been those couple edits in there that I would have been so pissed about, because then we would have had people seeing it. Would have been a whole freaking 2-hour movie. I'm not going to redrop that. Just would have been there. And then that's crappy. I don't want to have anything with like errors. So between tonight and tomorrow, before 8 p.m., the issue 8 or 9. The issue is it took me 7 hours to upload this video today. I have no idea why YouTube took so long. So I'm going to try to get it started tonight. I don't want to have an issue where I'm trying to upload this and it's 8 p.m. and it's still not uploaded in HD yet. So I'm going to clean up these couple edits I saw. I don't know if you guys saw any edits that I missed because I was upstairs with the kids. My kids, are the first time we watched the ball drop together. Not that they're all old enough for that yet, but they all did for the first time. And I think that it's going to be a very, very exciting and fun movie. I hope you enjoyed what you saw, but it will be better tomorrow. We're going to make these couple of edits and do one more once-over and just make sure it's something to be proud of. But I am very proud of each and every one of you for showing back up here each day and joining me. what we're doing is not easy. To show up and to connect and to live for positive experiences instead of bring each other down. I don't want to live in a world where it's just negative. I can't live in that world. I think everybody is an empath in some weird way. They just don't understand how much and to what degree, but they all have a connection to something and a sensitivity to it. And some are just more sensitive than others, just like some are more sensitive to others than others are to certain social, conversations and religious conversations and political conversations. It's all the same. Everybody's built differently and feels differently, so we should just allow people to breathe, express themselves the way they express themselves, and let them feel at peace personally. We should all be trying to find a way to feel personal peace. Now, that all has to stay obviously within the law and doing things that aren't against humankind. And, it's tough. There's some evil people out there, so I'm not saying that everybody should go and do what their intuition tells them, because there's some freaking messed up people out there. But what I am telling you is do what your heart is saying is the right thing, and see if you can make some magic in your day. Whether it's with one person, it's with your spouse, it's with your children, it's with your boss, but you can make a real and lasting change in someone's life. I hope there's maybe a time that this show did that for you. And I hope we can continue to drive towards those moments in this new year. I'm so excited to be there with you guys. Even though it may have seemed like I was creating and accomplishing so much this past year, 2021, I think what I was really doing by creating that much was running from the enemy. This year I'm taking them on face to face. It's not about overdropping content or whatever. We're doing 74-hour shows. More pointed. More concise. Not the show that I like. Not the show that some of you like. But perhaps whatever we do will draw more interest. So, until tomorrow, when we do it all over again, for day 1097 in a row, Bradley, Sydney, my brother, Denise Budnick, always great seeing you, Pamela Swan, Sage Pup, and anybody else that may be lurking out there. I do want you to know how much I appreciate you and how much excitement I hold for this year coming. It's the beginning. It's the beginning of a new year for Renaissance Man. It's the beginning of a new year for all of us. So, resolutions aside, go out there with one positive goal on a daily basis and see if you can accomplish it. Perhaps taking on the task of effecting a positive change one person at a time would do. Whatever it is, I believe in you. And I look forward to tomorrow when we do it all over again. Don't forget the movie, 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. I'm not really sure which time it's going to be yet, but it's going to be one of those two. Check the channel. I'll be posting all day tomorrow about it. As soon as I get it up and running, I will put an event together for it. Bang, biggity, booing it. You know what I mean? Dan it. So make sure you keep your eyes out. The thing is, even when I post something, no one's going to see it. So go check out Telegram down below, guys. Give me a subscribe, follow on Telegram, because then you're going to get a notification from somebody. Oh, other thing just to throw out there. Anybody who does follow on Telegram, please, when I'm live and you don't see a Telegram, for me, obviously, because I'm live, just send one out to everybody in Telegram. Hey, Mark's live. Here's the link. If there's a clip that's premiering, like the face swap, and I don't think I did this earlier. Maybe I did. I think I did. Hey, Mark, here's, or hey, guys, here's Mark's face swap. Bang, biggity, boo. Everybody gets to see it. You know? So some sharing would be huge. share the links and let's see if we can get some people to see stuff like the face swaps. And I'm also trying to figure out when this would be the right time, if there is ever a right time. I don't know if there ever will be, but the Donald J. Trump show that we did here is 35 episodes, face swaps. That's gonna be a movie, but it's a double-decker situation. We're talking about a two-parter. Yeah. So that's coming. And of course we have Back to the Future, Mark. We have Stuck on Mars. We did a bunch of Stuck on Mars yesterday. I'm so upset about something, guys. So we're doing, some of you guys were here for the filming of Stuck on Mars yesterday. I freaking am filming Stuck on Mars, and I had to move something on the screen. The mouse was on the wrong place on the screen. You could see the X for the box for YouTube, and like the name of the freaking little thing I was using, and it's there. I'm walking through it. It was such a funny bit. It would have been the perfect end of the movie, and I don't know if I could use it now. I don't know. I'm so pissed off about it. I talked to Sleep Sofa. I called Elon Musk. I had a conversation with Elon Musk. It was all perfect, except for these stupid freaking things. An X on the screen. I'm walking through the whole time, and I'm doing bits. It's right in my eye. I'm like, freaking kidding me? Oh, this is the problem when you're all alone doing these things in a freaking basement, and you don't have a Zabrowski. You don't have a Joanne. Yeah, I go to review it later. I'm like, oh, cool. Let me go put this together. God almighty. It was all so funny. I'm like, maybe it's just a podcast. Maybe that was just a podcast. What are we doing? Animate that section or something, but bothers me so much that I couldn't see that from where I was standing, you know? But, I mean, I got it. It just looks really weird. It looks really weird. And I'm like, I don't think I could put this out there as like a feature film with that in there. It just looks like total S. And the content was spot on perfect. Like, I don't know. I can't script, so I can't ever re-perform that the way I did it. But it worked. I just somehow tangled web walked myself into calling Joe Biden, calling Elon Musk, having a conversation with both of those maniacs, and accomplishing a pickup. Now, it was just for about 15 minutes, but it was enough to piss me the hell off, you know? And I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, I know what happened. I had to push pause on the stupid Johnny Five situation so I can go and do the bit. And the mouse was on the wrong spot on the screen. And if it was off the screen, it would have been, oh, guys, that's what you would have been seeing tomorrow. I just want you to know that. If that wasn't there, Stuck on Mars is what you'd be seeing tomorrow. I was in the middle of editing Stuck on Mars last night, and I got to that part. I'm watching it, and I'm like, is this really what I'm going to put out as a feature film? And everybody's going to be like, oh, KLM 3D, rover on Mars. It's like the video's name is on the corner, and then there's the X that you could block out, close out. Oh, God almighty, So I scrapped it, or at least put it aside. I said, I don't know, I got to think about that, and I'm going to go to BB Poo Poo. I know I only need to get the intro on that. Now, interestingly, I didn't realize when I was doing the Hammerlin stuff, I didn't review all that clearly because there's many edits. But I did do an intro. I didn't need to do the intro I did last night because I did do an intro. I think I'm going to get rid of that. So this is going to get a little bit short. It's going to be a little bit shorter, the movie, which will be good. I think we're going to make it shorter. Yeah. I don't know. I think that to me it's like bothersome to see it. The whole bit is like there. I'm like, ugh. I'm making calls to Biden and it's like on my shoulder and it's like in my nose. I'm like, ugh. Just so unprofessional looking when you're trying to make something really cool and off the cuff, but also still clean. You know, that just destroyed the whole vibe of the movie, you know. And that's just a good example of like, I don't have help. I don't have anybody who's like, Mark, no, hold on. Before you keep going with that really crazy stuff you're onto right now, just move that freaking mouse, dude. Move the freaking mouse, Mark. Take the freaking mouse from me, Mark. 15 minutes of gold down the toilet. It's gold that wound up being freaking, what's not gold usually they think is gold. I don't know. It wasn't gold. And I'm like, maybe I could put something on the screen and cover it. No, it's like, it's there. I was like, oh, maybe I'll go walk and won't be over it. No, I'm on it all the time. Oh, man, it's so terrible. And I'm listening while I'm watching it. I'm like cringing while I'm laughing. I'm like, oh, that's such a funny thing I'm saying. But then I'm walking through it again. There's one part I went like this, and it's right in my mouth. You know? So, but that happens. Look, you can't, these are the experiences of life. Last time this happened, I lost Wicked Games. I lost the second half of it. I got disconnected from by YouTube. And the next day I wrote, or no, 6 months later or whatever it was, I wrote the rest of the song. And it became a great song. So maybe I'm still going to create something better for the end of Stuck on Mars to replace that part. I got to watch it a few times and see if I can create something in an homage to that, because it was perfect. It was perfect. You know, but also I feel like we're live improv stuff here. I drop the stuff that happens in the moment because it is perfect. It's the moment. Can't change the moment. I'm going to have to make a new moment out of that same concept. And hopefully I don't have to freaking see that. Like that, you know how funny that was for me to be putting my hand up the freaking Johnny Five hiney butt? I'm sorry, Johnny Five. I didn't know what I'm doing. What are we doing? Hiney butt situation. Oh, look, there's an X right over there in this corner of the screen. Great, you just killed the reality of the scene, Mark. Bzz. Oh, wait, I got the phone, guys. Call. Hold on a second, guys. Oh, there's something wrong. Oh, my stupid screen. Thank you. Somebody next time, please scream at me through the screen. Mark! Huge letters. Mark! Fix your stupid screen, dude. You're shooting a film here. Feature film, Hollywood style. You know? You know this is premiering in 747 theaters. In the metaverse. Take what we can get here in the Renaissance Man Show. Guys, remember, you can pick up your shirts. My wife had a better idea. I'm going to change these shirts up a touch. They're going to be a booster a day keeps Dr. Weasel Fraudchi away. And I'm going to do, instead of Fauci, because she was like, what's Fauci? I don't get it. She doesn't watch the show, you know what I mean? So she's like, what's Fauci? And I was like, well, I can't say Fauci because that's going to get me in trouble, you know, like defamation or whatever. And she said, well, you always call him Fraudchi. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. And so it keeps Dr. Fraudchi away would be better. And so I'm going to change it to say Fraudchi. And then we're done it. I'm going to do it right now, actually, after the show. I just did it. Wavelink. It's done. Supermark situation. Joanne, you put that through? Why didn't you tell me about the stupid corner of the screen situation with the X, Joanne? I couldn't even see it. I was trying not to concentrate on your wheezing. You know? Oh, goodness, guys. So, look, tomorrow we do it all over again. Day 1097 in a row. But we are watching the movie. It's Beyond. Or 9 p.m. I'm not sure yet. Probably died, family. Died to 11. Going live a little after 11. And we're doing it hammer, jammer, bammer, whammer. Doing that. Ziggity, biggity, boo. You got to go away. So, famine friends, until tomorrow, it's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man. Happy New Year, famine friends. 2022.
I'm coming for you.
Woo! Got a movie tomorrow night at 9 or 8 p.m. I don't know what time yet. Just make sure you check out the channel. Have a great night. Happy